Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. And as you can see, I'm already in the corner, ready for this thing to start. Sorry it took a little while, just like a minute or two longer than usual to get on here. I just had to heat up some water. Hail Nun and Hail Wiki. I see the two of you are very excited for this to start. I still gotta set up a phone. Okay, let me just get my other one on Twitch so that I can make sure I see the chat there as well. We are so back. We've always been here. We never left. We never left. Yeah. There we go. You know those little Christmas, well, they're not necessarily, I guess they're kind of Christmas seasoned cookies, but those little cookies they call knots that are like the little cookies with the strawberry kind of filling in the center. I finally got a bag of those. These ones are tiny. I expected them to be the like normal sized one, but that's fine. I finally bought some today. I'm so happy. And I saw the little peppermint bark type chocolates out there. I almost bought one. I didn't. I'm kind of sad about that. I should have probably bought one because there's a specific brand that I buy that I really enjoy. But hey, whatever. I'll get them next time. They're going to be around for the entirety of the month. And if I somehow don't end up in a store another time for the entire month, then that's on me. This is tasty. Anyway, last I checked, we were on chapter 3.5 because the last chapter we viewed was 3.4. So we're in 3.5. Assault on the Elderly, a financial horror. And I already liked the video so that I don't forget. This was only 33 minutes. Then we have a 14-minute one. I feel like we'll be able to get to most likely 3.8 before we stop. Yeah, I feel like that's about as far as we get. I mean, actually, maybe even chapter 4, now that I think about it. We might be able to go all the way to chapter 4. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, we are starting now.
I fell. For a stark few moments, my world was motion. The light above me faded. Wind howled at my back. The awareness of a sudden stop wasn't lost to me. I was happy to discover I had not, in fact, splattered, splintered, or spaghettified from impact.
I hope you don't spaghettify. That sounds awful, honestly.
Finding little comfort in the bosom of the dirt, I rise fearlessly to my feet. Yet as I glance about this mine shaft, I realize it's far deeper than my fall had made it seem. The glow of light above me is distant indeed, but I see soil and packed clay illuminated in some other clear light.
Clay.
That's when I turn.
Now, I do kind of like the smell of clay. Clay has like a very earthy, like it's a pleasant smell. Pleasant. Yeah, that's the word I'm gonna use.
And what I see, it shocks me.
Huh?
It's another 99p store?
This is grounds for some SCP type shit.
Preposterous! I approach its doors. Clean glass meets my gaze. What is this place?
Every light has its shadow. I get.
Yeah,
Oh, so this is like its
The gates
opposite.
open warmly, as if to embrace me.
Yeah, I assume the shadow vampires are probably very weird, huh?
If you insist. Inside. No workers approach me. There's nary a soul in sight. Everything is the same. The same layout, the same products, the same smell. except the iron still hangs like a cloud over acrid plastic. You do
Shadow
not
vampires
frighten
they
me,
are, but
dubious
they're not
underground
here.
discount store.
Really?
I've
Okay.
burnt down sterner buildings than
Strange.
this.
I guess there would be other shadow-related
In my
things.
dental kit, and arm myself with 2 of the precariously
Or
sharp
at least this
sickle
place is kind of...
probes.
I don't know. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I'm trying to think too far ahead.
Is anyone here? Show yourself!
You tell him, D. You got him.
Was I alone?
Well, I mean, you can have fun if you're actually alone in like a fake store, or I guess like a real store. How does this work? How do you
Noise rose above the
quantify this?
silence.
Opposite reality store. There we go.
You! Who are you?
Man's talking on the speaker.
Blue. A pale, unnatural blue.
Why are you blue?
I asked who you are.
Well, that's pretty straightforward.
Oh, really? Is that a name or a title?
Well, yeah, okay. It is.
What
It just is.
is this man? Blue-tinted hues were uncommon, but not unheard of among the kindred of Cain. Could he be a Zamisi? No. His appearance was far too plain. Those decadent flesh sculptors rarely stop at mere skin tone, and I reckon they'd be far more cross at my intrusion than this cerulean cashier. Perhaps a vampire of a different persuasion. My second thought fell at the feet of those azure-skinned cousins of the La Sombra. That fey-bred bloodline so fond of mystery and pomp.
Huh?
A more
Oh
likely
goodness, there's a
answer, yes.
Fae-related
They too
bloodline?
often giant. But his lack of pretension,
That would be the Casid.
his seemingly
Okay,
humble
Casid.
role. It didn't
Fey-blooded.
convince me. What other creature might he be? The ageless sons of Khoon could boast a grey complexion when walking as a man. But this individual was no berserker. He seemed calm and comfortable, and at any rate was far from the distant waves. Perhaps some variety of changeling? A
Were
drowned
sharks,
wraith,
huh?
a strange science experiment, a wizard marked by paradox, a hapless, death-touched slave. What is he?
Your item at your convenience.
Do not order me around, you! There is a blender by the shelf nearest the registry.
Oh, blender.
What?
It's giving him
I
what he
grab
wants.
it. I inspect it.
Is it 99p though?
It is a blender. Top of the line, new, fresh. This had not been in the store above. What is going on?
Place your item at your convenience.
Well, okay.
Very well.
Or perhaps I won't.
Very well.
Man does not
That
care.
doesn't bother you? A real implacable fellow, aren't you? You're supposed to say something back!
You are supposed to place your item at the registry. At your convenience.
What's up with Mr. D? He's falling into a hole and now he's here.
Of course, old boy. One blender. Scan it good.
He was at the store. He went to the back.
You have a membership with us.
He fell down a hole and now he's in like some alternate
Thank you.
version of the store.
What is your phone number?
I'd really rather not.
I hate when stores ask you that question.
Choice is made.
Like, I don't care.
Your total is on the screen.
Yes. Allow me to confirm. Yes. 99p.
Nice.
99 pounds?
Oh, no. Not nice.
No, that can't be right. This is a 99p store.
Correct.
Then everything must be 99p, yes?
Correct.
Then what's wrong with your total?
This is the 99p store.
Why is there an old boy talking through the thing? I don't know.
All of our products cost 99 quid, Governor.
Governor. Oh no, he's
For a
real
horse
old, ain't
race,
he?
It is customary for a pistol to be shot in the air. This signifies the race's start. It's a
99
noise
quid,
loud enough to drown
governor.
out the rowdiest crowd, to stir the sharp-nerved jockeys into immediate movement. That was the sound I heard when this man spoke of this lunatic hoax!
Very well.
You parasite, give me your name!
I am the Blue Man.
I gathered as much. You're going to tell me what's going on here, or I swear I'll beat you so tremendously they'll be calling you the Red Man!
This is against company protocol.
Protocols my glory is behind! What are you? Who are you working for?
I am a manager. I work for the 99-pound store chain. What do you think?
The Big D's getting pissed.
I think you're a monster!
Oh, damn.
If you value your life, you'll tell me the truth! What are you doing here?
We are here to grow.
We?
Grow? Like weeds?
We are here to grow.
Each riddle you speak is another bone I break!
I like to grow too, if you know what I
The
mean.
world of fathers turns to the world of sons, yet growth never changes. It is how it is. It is how it should be.
You banal blueberry bastard! Dastardly though it may be, 99p stores are the fruit of civilization! It is inexpensive, affordable for those without! How can you expect to stay in business when you're charging?
Civilization does not exist to bear fruit. Growth is perpetual.
Oh, this is homebrew stuff? There's some Blue Man and Changeling lore, but it's nothing like this.
It is how it is. It is how it should be.
Insane! Absurd! Inhuman!
Look to our
Yuki just blew up.
sheet and you will understand.
He is showing me a sheet, a projection of the future. Numbers and diagrams.
Insane
foreign
in pain?
hieroglyphs.
What do you mean insane in pain? What's going on, Yuki? What's going on? Hold on, I just gotta check on something real quick. Okay, this should be fine. Put it like that. Okay.
Of senseless words. I cannot comprehend it.
Invest now. Grow. We will be coming soon.
I'm insane? I'm in pain?
No.
Oh, goodness.
No, you won't! I'll drown you in the dirt!
That is the one thing D cannot accept, I think.
There are no words for beasts such as you. Merely violence, rejection, and righteous cruelty. Blue Man, your incoherent madness ends. Whatever schemes you may have had are concluded. Submit now, and I may spare your life. Laughing
Gurgling
at
on
my
that
mercy,
thing.
eh? I ask for a final time. Who are you? Of course you are.
I am someone else.
These dental tools are incredibly sharp, you know. Start talking sense, or you will be subject to an impromptu oral surgery before I speak to your manager!
Sir, would you like to speak to our Chief Executive Officer?
I'm surprised that kind of worked, or maybe it isn't working. Maybe this is exactly how whatever these things are want this to go. I feel like they're playing D right now. They're playing them some way, somehow.
You're what? I loom high above the battered body of the blue man, but I lean in. I see his smile widen, his face.
Oh, he's happy.
Away. I see his form become slender,
Slender
face
Man.
become graceful, and I recoil in horror. No, you're dead!
What the fuck am I looking at here?
Oi, oi, he's away!
Oh, thank fuck we're not getting sued.
Who's getting sued?
Mate, you slipped.
Clearly not seeing this wet floor sign, which was here the whole time.
It wasn't.
Huh?
It was.
Giles wasn't here the whole time.
Nah. Sure was.
Which means, of course, that 99p LLC is not legally liable for any damages you may have suffered from your failure to follow company safety protocols. Dwarf, sad face.
Foolish woman! I stopped relying on courts of law years ago.
Fair and
As
based.
super interesting as I think whatever you just said is, you need to get out of the back here. Employees only.
Very well. Just as soon as I get that blender.
Oh my gosh! No, we're not giving away our only backroom blender to some random old guy. Sorry.
Now you listen here! I gesture at the manager to enunciate my point. When I notice something odd in my grip.
Oi! What the hell? Where'd you get that blender from?
What? How did you... Ring him up.
Yes, Blender.
Whatever. Just congrats! You found your blender, 99p. Go make it snappy and... Giles, get him the hell out of here.
All right. Come on, Kevin.
It is strange.
Heaven.
I follow. But I
Blender.
cannot talk.
Yes.
The blender in my hands. It was quite a nice model.
Sorry if you hear any
Luxury,
noises
even.
coming from my
More
mic. The
buttons than
neighbors
I knew
are
what to do with.
trancing about, I suppose.
But this was also the same item I attempted to check out in the store below.
Just place it here, mate.
Right, of course. It was clear to me that I never actually went to the hole. No, that wasn't possible.
The hole's fake?
If it were, I would have been covered in dirt and blood. They would have had to somehow drag me out. A plethora of other holes in the story. The entire altercation with the Blue Man could have been, or more likely was, some strange, subconscious dream. Ugh. As droll as that is, I am no stranger to the odd prophetic dream. But to awaken with an object in my hand, the same object from my encounter. Of course, it was no mere dream.
I think it was a fair or
Right,
something.
big man. 99 pence.
Ah, of course.
Oh no.
No, wait, Richard.
You're a problem, mate. Oi!
I came here with 99 pence on the dot to prove a point. But I unthinkingly used a pence to check the depth of that pit. Dreadfully sorry. I suppose I'll put this back.
Mr. Drug
The
Addict.
shelf near the registry.
He
Is that
does
all
do
right for me to put it
ayahuasca.
here?
Was that ayahuasca? I can't remember.
It's fine. I'll spot you. Just get yourself home.
Aw, that's so nice of him.
How unexpectedly kind.
I will remember Giles. D better pay him back.
Yeah, well, don't chalk it up to that. It's near closing time and you've been nothing but trouble since you got here.
And DMT, that's true.
Besides, you had a nasty fall. Don't think either of us want any more trouble from you tonight.
Oh, how right you are, Giles. Thank you so kindly.
Yeah.
I won't forget this favor. Till next we meet.
Hopefully never, mate. Hopefully never again.
Nothing quite sparks one's faith in humanity than a bit of mostly selfish
The sun is
charity.
weird. Well, I guess
This
it's
was
sundown,
precisely
but
what I needed to refresh myself.
sundown doesn't usually look like
Moving
this.
out to the streets.
Last I
felt
checked.
more liberated in my line of questioning. I peeked through the fog. Whatever had happened there in the back rooms of the 99p store, that was both real and unreal. Breaking apart the truth of the matter would be hard.
You've seen the sun like that?
But the
Yeah,
entire
but I've seen it when it's
encounter
sunrise. Not sure about
strange.
sunfall.
and sad. There must be
Sorry,
a secret
sundown.
here, some key to turn to discover what exactly caused that oddity. But whether I discovered it or not, one thing was certain. There was something strange about that 99p store. And that pit. Here we go. I take one last look at the place from afar. It was almost a celebration of misery and truth. But at least for now, it held a purpose, a service, some justification for it being there. Kevin had given me much to act on. There was much to see to ensure my own gambits could proceed as planned.
Just bought a
Couldn't
blender
justify
in the
stopping
spirit
everything
while it's
to take a
feeling
closer
nice.
look at that pit. But soon,
You think it's a magical blender?
soon, I would be back here. Probably to stalk on Gargo's snowflake so Roy has breakfast. Sooner or later, fair retailer, I'll learn your secrets. I turn for the last time and return home a champion. For, if nothing else, I prove it Kevin wrong 100%!
Jesus.
Yes!
You wouldn't know. You ain't no magic man. You mean it was fancy, ahead of its time even? Eh, it's plausible then.
Oi, Mum. The ride's here. Heading out for the day.
Boss wants to drink a tire full of vodka to kill his stomach bugs.
Yeah, remember 5 a.m. sharp tomorrow. We're checking our inventory again to make sure that loon didn't loot the place.
Right.
And don't let that guy back in here.
Sure thing, boss
What
lady.
else is
I
your
don't think you
job,
could stop
sweetie?
him if he even wanted to.
Right.
So long as you understand that, have a super duper night.
Okay. All right, Spit. Get to it.
Vodka to cure salmonella? I suppose
Finally,
alcohol
the quad's gone.
does kill things. Who's she gonna call? The Ghostbusters? Okay, that's a lot of beeping. Okay.
Come on, pick up.
It's fast fingers. The ladies would love her.
Hello?
Hi!
Hello?
Hello?
Am I audible? Hello?
Ma'am?
Hello? Am I audible?
Ma'am, talk into the receiver.
Hello?
Talk into the receiver!
Hello?
Ma'am?
Hold your tongue for but a moment. Timothy! Timothy! Dear, aid me. I see you speak into the hole. Of course, thank you. Hello? Is someone there?
Hello, ma'am.
Polydora, sweet daughter. I didn't expect to hear from you so early. Very sorry. The technological ingenuity of our modern East Anglia impresses as much as it perplexes.
It's fine, man. Phones are just a fad. Anyway, wanted to talk to you about something.
Oh, sweetie pumpkin pie. Do tell me everything's all right.
Yes, ma'am. Everything is super hunky-dory. Except, well, we had a strange old guy show up at the store.
That's enough
found the
beeping if it were
entrance
letters,
in the
but
back.
that shall not be the case. Have you
security
ever
breach.
even had a
A
Nokia?
security breach,
I
ma'am.
haven't had a phone until, I guess, a few years ago.
Darling, what did you do with him?
Nothing. I'll be honest, ma'am, he looked like a crack addict with a year left in him. Tops.
Oh, Polydora. Never underestimate the publicly inebriated.
I underestimate everyone. Can't help it. It's just my quirk, you know.
You are such a cutie.
Thank you!
Back to the security breach.
Okay.
I take it you at least got him captured on the
Redneck
television,
Lotto.
yes?
No. It gets worse. You know how we were replacing the guy who fixes the cameras?
Sure, cameras.
And how we never actually got anybody to, replace him?
He was just too powerful.
Well, because of that, we don't have the store surveillance footage of the old guy.
What executive neglect? What are we running here? The Roman Empire?
Circumstances beyond our control, I'm sorry to
Do
say.
we have anything beyond a description?
Oh, we do. He wound up tripping and falling on the ward. And when he
Wizards,
fell,
maybe.
stuff fell out of his pocket. Like, for instance, a weird sack
Wizards
full
or
of unopened prescription
fays?
medication.
One or the other.
Oh. Tell me what I want to hear, dear.
That's my top
Good news
brain
at
theory.
first, it's an antipsychotic.
Oh, this isn't a problem at all, actually. Polydora, dear sweet Polydora, I could just eat you up.
Probably
No
literally.
one will believe him if he goes spouting off about it. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Thank you, ma'am. And good news, the second. We have a name.
Oh,
Oh
do
god.
tell.
They're gonna say
The name
Kevin's
is-
name.
Different than the one he gave me, though. His name was Kevin. Which, first of all, what a horrid little coincidence.
How funny.
But here, in his pocket, it's definitely Anthony.
Anthony.
Yep, 100%. Anthony Sausage.
Uh-huh.
Anthony Sausage. It's the name on the bottle.
Tony Sausage. Tony Sausage. That sounds...
Like an alias?
Oh, come now, Polydora. Some people are just named Sausage. It's a perfectly Anglian surname.
Ooh, you're so right.
Oh, I so am. Anything else?
Yes.
These
well,
two are very similar.
only thing left is that I think it's an American prescription.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's 8 years expired too, and it's apparently from a pharmacy in Norfolk, Virginia?
Oh, funny how things turn out.
Yes. Funny.
Keep an eye out for this sausage, won't you? If you happen to see him again, do be sure to give him a great deal on our prescription medication.
We don't sell that.
Not yet.
Very true.
And perhaps, if he's uncooperative, if you can simply... I mustn't say over the telephone.
Understood, ma'am.
Always a delight to speak with my Polydora, most beloved of my beloved beaches.
Of course, ma'am.
Toodaloo. Do stay safe out there.
I will. Thank you, Lady Regent.
Oh, I was gonna say, maybe she's like, Chapman, who's a little bit of a, a guy who likes to drink, and likes to get a little zippy of vampire blood. And I was gonna say, like, maybe if this isn't related to Fae or wizards, then maybe she's like that too. And like, hey, Lady Regent got brought up, so perhaps. Chapman is indeed Guy. Indubitably. Guy. My favorite guy. The only guy. Bone Weary as the Regent. Bone Weary is just a good little online name. I like that. Okay, it's keeps going. Good. I was like, is it stuck there for some reason? No, we got a lot of minutes actually. We still have almost 10 minutes left of the video. Don't know what's gonna be there at the end. Okay, so it's a lot of credits, but they're going slower about it this time around, and then song and discussion. Why would anybody take antipsychotics at all? Well, this is D we're talking about. Carl. Blessed for surviving the encounter with Tracy. What the hell was that all about? It is strange, though. Maybe the antipsychotics aren't. Actually, we don't know what the bottle is for, right? We just know he dropped the bottle of something and then it just read Anthony Sausage. That reminds you didn't think you have not taken your stress meds. Go ahead and do that, you silly goofball. And what? Well, we know the Lady Regent's involved, and Kevin's name got dropped, so maybe Kevin's in a bit of trouble, although I trust he can keep himself safe from any blood hunts or whatnot. But stranger still is Las Carcosa. Take all of them. All of them, Yuki. All the ones that you need in the appropriate amounts, okay? Damn, that's a swole... What is that supposed to be, like an orc? Dog trees is a dog tree. That makes sense. Honestly, other than that reveal that the Lady Regent is somehow behind the store in some way, shape, or form, or at least the store is either in... I guess it's the reverse. The store is involved with her. Don't know what else to think about here. We didn't really get that much of a clue when it came to the actual thing with the ward being broken and the place. We don't really know a lot about the place. We just know Blue Guy is trying to grow. And Blue Guy is not a single entity? Maybe the place is the entity? You enjoy watching Mr. D. Mr. D is a pleasure to see.
Yes. Yeah, of course. Right now we're on the scene right after the battle, the fight in the forest, you know? But before that... Let's see here.
First episode.
Well, the first episode was done on an extremely tight budget. I was really the only one working on it at that point, and honestly, I didn't think it would pass the pilot. But gosh, long zoom in on a whole.
And that guy needs to take care of his beard. It says the non-beard haver. You non-beard haver. Sorry, that was rude. I shouldn't have said that.
So much larger.
But I think he takes care of his beard. It's just a little messy. Just a bit.
The choice who would play Grandma was obvious, so you know we don't need to go into her. But who would play the boys? Me and my editor, we sat down and we thought about it. We really need
beardling. Why would you have a beard? I said you're beardless, so you wouldn't be pretty then. You don't think I'm pretty then?
Sadly, the character playing grandmother is a huge believer in method acting, and we actually had our first workplace death when she shot Sluggard straight through the brain with a crossbow bolt.
Oh wow, crossbow.
The reaction, though, was so genuine that we just had to keep rolling, and when Sluggard
different
stopped
kinds of
moving,
pretty?
we just called
I
for
hear
the
ya, I hear ya.
EMT.
Good save, good save. Oh, the heck is it?
Yes. deaf singing his song. Yeah, that is our on-set musician called Cheesy Creek and the Strangling Freak, which
Cheesy
is a one-man,
Creek.
two-man band, sort of. Excellent was his performance, I have to say. Particularly, I enjoy the mise-en-scène.
You wouldn't be able to do your mom hairstyle.
fact,
What counts as a
that
mom
Cheesy
hairstyle?
has no feeling in his feet. We just told him that he had shoes on, and he believed us because he couldn't see anything with that mask on. And
You'll send me
then we,
you.
I mean, he got
You'll
a
send me
reaction, of course, when he removed
mom
his mask
hairstyle.
and we
I
saw
see,
that
I
his
see.
feet was
You
completely
do that so that I
flayed.
can gain a little knowledge about hair
It was fucking excellent,
styles.
but sadly he died because, you know, he got an infection because he
No,
stepped on a
not Cheesy
poisonous
Creek.
slug or something. Very powerful.
Cheesy Creek is dead. I'm sad.
Now, in the story, after the death metal song, which was sort of a memorial to the good people we lost so far, there's the scene in the forest where she chases them with her abyssal blunderbuss. The
Abyssal.
pyrotechnics guys had such a good time with that scene. The way that she uses her the muscle flash from her blunderbuss to light up the forest, and the boy can only, you know, run away and hide when she's reloading is so powerful. So powerful. Bold is the word. Genius almost. I can't believe I was the one who made that up. And then, when she starts scratching the cameraman with her long green witch fingers, and she like starts scratching the fucking lens, and there's these lens marks, just fucking scratch marks everywhere. You can barely see what's going on. You can only see the outline of her, and she screams at the viewer that she's going to come and get them, and she starts like crawling out almost out of the screen. And then
Oh,
at the
jeez.
end of this interview, where she
Thank you for the
shows up
follow.
and she kills all the fucking people on
Who
set.
followed? Let me see. I gotta look. See real quick. Oh,
Bold.
eyeballs.
Very bold.
Sunshine. Thank you, Sunshine. I am very pleased with this. Oh, that's the end of that episode. And a random green screen at the end. Just a random green screen. It is you. Hi. I'm shy now. Hi. You sent me the hairstyle. And Ash. Oh my god, you too. Let me see the hairstyle. Oh, I see the hairstyle. That is very mom-like. Very, very apt to the description. You have not lied to me. How are you two? I hope you both are doing alright. Let me like the video. Next episode, let's see. This is 2006 Gamer Podcast. Oh no. What even was... I don't remember 2006, man. You know how long that go? Me and my ability to speak. You know how long ago that was? Too long ago, okay? Too long ago. This one? What do you mean, oh, this one? What do you mean by this? You didn't know I streamed until Ash told you? Yeah. I tend to keep it very hush. It would not be natural for things to... Am I 30? Let's go on with the video.
This was recorded in December of 2006. The first one.
Goblin screech.
Gamers, are we on? No. That's fucking awful.
I do like the background of the fake PC though. They got a little Pikmin looking thing.
Okay, I'm recording now, yeah.
Is that supposed to be a Pikmin? It kind of looks like a Pikmin.
Gamers! Are we on?
No, not yet. Oh, let me know. Yeah.
Amazing podcast so far.
Gamers!
There we
you
go.
have entered into the lair of the... And then I pause, right? What sound are you going to use?
Saliva effect.
No!
Yes.
Awful! Do, You know what? Just play them all at the same time. I think that'll be good.
The Secret Hunters.
Oh yeah.
You might popped pretty badly there.
You know, that's pretty accurate art to the two.
You have to say it too.
Oh,
The Secret Hunters! Also, you sound a bit like you're a bit more like an angry old man.
okay.
Secret Hunters!
Thank you, grandfather.
I am stuck in the basement.
Yes! Alright, now at the same time.
No, I'll just edit the intro together later. Actually, could you say it again without the popping?
No, I'll just fix it in editing.
You know,
But I don't know.
the fact that he said, the fact that does this mean they didn't actually ever manage to edit the video or the podcast? I should say that just canonically they never did, or maybe they did, and they're just showing us the not edited version, which is funny, but it would also be kind of cool to see it how it quote unquote would have ended up if they actually did in canon accomplish their little first episode and edit it all nice. But it's also funny to think that maybe they just released the unedited version by accident.
Gamers, for the Secret Hunters are devoted to tracking down every code in any game to find all gamerist knowledge, and they will never, ever stop.
Mr. D the gamer? Mr. D is not a gamer.
We will never, ever.
Freaking last time Mr. D played the game, he lost his shit.
Never, ever.
We learned this in chapter the one with the vampire, the eating the other ones.
Hell yeah, cut it. Ow. Anyway, that's the intro. Okay, first.
Or the one after that.
It's
Bulba Feast's Big Break.
Or no,
produced
when
by
was it? I don't
Silverware
remember.
Interactive.
1.1,
Bulba Feast's
yes.
Big Break is the... Marcus, don't touch that.
okay.
First installment of the legendary Bimbop Bulba Feast series.
Bulba
This
Feast.
classic 90s collectathon is the story of This classic 90s collectathon is the story of stoutest Bimbop...
Take your time, love.
First installment of the legendary Bimbop Bulba Feast series. This classic collectathon is the story of stoutest Bimbop Bulba Feast, the adorable halfling, journeying between various
He's
colourful
still
realms
pressing
and
the slime
slaughtering
button.
the corrupt oligarchs that rule Bimbleton Valley in the name of revolutionary justice.
Oh shit, is that what it's about?
John Slime.
I mean, yeah? That's what it's about, Marcus.
Don't question it, none. Don't question it.
Fucking game.
How was I supposed to have time? I was playing Green Eye 008.
Not Marcus not playing the game. Come on, bro. This is your
Seriously,
one
I've
job.
been busy.
Busy with what?
Well, I helped Door with your runabout.
I found the time to play it and I'm the only one in the house who does any chores.
Oh my god, my legs were shot with a gun!
And the one thing you've done all week before that was what?
Urina.
Well,
What chores have you done in the past few weeks?
well, if you let me count them up.
No, please, go ahead.
Oh no, they're having a lover's
took out the
quarrel
trash.
already.
Took the trash bag I had knit up on the counter out into the carport.
I helped fix the runabout.
You handed Door tools sitting on the picnic table.
I made that super delicious elk stew with mashed potatoes and
And it
gravy.
took 3 hours. If I had done it, it would have taken 1 hour. Also, you started cooking the potatoes halfway through finishing the stew because you were glued to your DS between each step of the recipe.
Yeah,
Who
I
does that?
Sorry,
Brain
I'm
training is
sorry,
not that
okay?
engaging.
I do not want you to be the only one doing things. I just look. My brain is like a morass.
I know.
I'm just popping off with ideas and things I feel I need to do right now.
Yeah, I
and-
know. It's fine. You are...
I mean, I can start setting timers and alarms to remember things.
No, it's fine. I'm just drilling you for daring to defy Bimbop
No,
Bulba.
for real, I understand that I'm being a pain. I'm sorry, I need to be netter. Netter?
Netter.
Netta.
Better!
Netta.
I need to be better!
You said what?
You're getting this part, right?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
Please, you are very small.
Nope.
This is a virtue, a benefit, and an advantage.
I agree enthusiastically.
That's how I should respond. but I don't.
Yeah,
Violence is
cool.
the only
Anyway,
option.
I read an old article on the game, so I know, like, the gameplay. Yeah. Look, why don't we just jump right into it?
Yeah, sure thing. So I just go into the secrets?
Certainly. I'll just hype you up.
Okay.
Your reference, don't you dare.
Let's go into our first secret. Secret 1.
Secret number 1.
In Duplo's dig site, found at Manglin Mindy's mine, Duplo can give you 3 keys. The fire key, the ice key, and the lightning key. But did you also know there's a 4th key?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
What's the 4th fucking key?
Damn, he's really playing it up.
Marcus, this is a call and response.
Sorry, when am I supposed to speak?
Well, here, you know what? Why don't you read this part? Feel free to add your own creative spin on the information.
Nice! Okay, the 4th key can only be found after completing the infamously difficult bonus level, Crusted Cruggus' Death Maze, which is way too hard. Look at this. It is just so badly designed. It is too hard. I'd rather have a gas leak 3 feet from my bed that kills me and my dog than play this level.
God
I'd
damn.
rather have my dad have an aneurysm and go brain dead than have to run this shitty maze.
I mean, that one felt
Horrifying.
personal.
Mike, I'm taking over.
It's just my character.
After completing the maze, which isn't that hard if you know how to play the game, your reward is the corn key, which unlocks the hidden tractor transformation.
Corn key.
Sure is. It's mind-blowing. Bulba Feasters the world over have actually made tractor percent playthroughs a vibrant niche in the community.
What's tractor percent?
I'm glad you asked. It's when you get the corn key as early as possible, complete the death maze, and play through the rest of the game. Get this.
On a tractor?
As a tractor.
Oh, as the tractor, okay.
Yeah, man, that sounds really... I can't lie, darling, that kind of sucks.
It doesn't suck, Marcus!
God damn.
You suck!
Banshee! There's tons of cool secrets in Bim Bop's Big Break. If you get all 80 potatoes, Slungus the Sluicerer unlocks a secret area in Bubbling Gum's Cove.
You guys think we're already like halfway through. You guys think we're gonna get any any actual lore out of this entire thing? Because I'm like, no, I'm listening in, and it just doesn't feel that way. Hold on, let me see what games they got here. They got a lot of Half-Life related stuff. I know there was like a couple. There's like Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2. Because I know Half-Life 1 had a multiplayer. Source, I think that says Source Mod 9. Half-Life something. I don't know if this is Half-Life Blue Shift. The one where you play as like the security guy. Might be. They got some Counter-Strikes. World of Warcraft. What they call it Wonder something? Wonder... I can't read that well. Keep going. All right, one of you says not at all, and the other is like keep going. Kind of reminds you of Banjo-Kazooie.
Do you know anyone who knows that?
You?
I thought not.
So...
I think that one's Team
okay,
Fortress.
can you
No,
do
that's not
anything
Team
there?
Fortress. Never mind.
Where?
In the Bubbling Gum Cave.
Yeah! You can discover and gaze upon the hidden Golden Turnip Unlockable.
Oh,
Golden
that's-
Turnip.
Wait, gaze at?
I love turnips.
You get to, like, collect it, right?
No. This section wasn't finished before the game released, but it's really cool that there's something there.
I guess. Is there anything else? Maybe something more exciting?
Marcus, if a golden turnip can't get you excited, you are truly lost.
Right, so.
Alright, so...
Unless... Well, there is one other really cool secret in the game.
Oh, yeah?
If you enter into Bim Bop's farmhouse after defeating Super Slungus, you know, the Sleuthor's third form,
Right, of course.
you get access to Super Slungus's
Why'd the screen
FBI
do that?
case file.
Oh, hell yeah! Now we're talking! Crimes! This is the dark and gritty secret we're looking for.
Marcus,
Will we find pictures of real bodies in those case files? This game was the game designer's sick admission to their underground crimes. A glimpse into the true world and its horrid nature.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got a dead wife who he killed! Yeah?
No.
Aw.
So, theory 2. Maybe it's all a dream and they're in purgatory or something.
Shows the smallest, precious child.
The
hell
case
was
files
that?
unlock is a model viewer.
A what?
Slungus has the files on everyone, and in-game it's their models. A model viewer.
Oh. So, know the secret?
Well, there is one. If you press the D-pad in a certain order, up, up, down, down,
Yes, yes.
you unlock the secret texture viewer.
Oh.
Yeah! You can see all the different textures. Dirt texture 1, dirt texture 2, grass, fungus 1.
Okay, as disgustingly, tooth-softeningly adorable as this expert dissertation is, I think we need another spin on this. Hold on.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's good. Keep the energy. Just making a note, edit me, and like, I'm gonna go super, like, it's badass.
What are you talking about? Wait, what?
Foolish mortals, I am the gamer genie.
Oh!
I see you are dumbstruck by my power. I have made you play this shitty game.
It's good.
None may command the gamer genie. You
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Gamer genie will now go on a tangent about how soggy cereal is always better.
Oh. Please exercise the genie. Please stop calling Bim Bob shit and let's just play Gmod or something. I am about.
Yay,
Hey,
Gmod!
I'm not shitting on it for real. I'm
Playing up my nitpicks for comedy.
To be fair, calling it shitty over and over again isn't a nitpick.
I'm just acting, darling. Acting.
I do not understand why you would beset me with genie.
Alright, I get you. So, this character is called the Gamer Genie, right?
Marcus, that's
wait,
not-
hold up. So, he's like magic and grants wishes, but he makes you play shit.
Like how he has to freaking
Bim Bob's good. It's
try to act it up so bad.
Ah, come on.
They have very
Another
different
character.
taste in games, I fear.
Hey! Hey, come in!
They overlap,
Let me
but they're different.
introduce- Here he comes! The Distressed Remembrancer!
Internet critique, if you will.
Language?
Boy!
Remembrancer, what do you think of this game?
Yeah,
Remembrancer.
I'm ready to play the video game now.
That's not too far in, mate.
Oh gosh,
Can you put your rage into words?
okay. As a servant of the game, Genie, I rate this game 4 bullets out of 6.
Marcus, he's not gonna shoot, right?
Open
Uh-oh.
fire!
Uh-oh. And he shot.
Holy shit!
Those were the blanks, Marcus!
Oh, fuck!
But you told me to make it
Oh
real!
God, my floor! Just below is Sodis.
Oh.
The ancient cut piece of Grobule dates back to the Iron Age. Now there's a bullet hole in it, and I care the man.
Oh,
I've got
no.
heat for this.
Boy, okay, cut the
Go, boy,
recording.
run! Nope. I do have to check up on a thing. Well. Let the things scroll after I come back. Alright, all is kind of fine. Typical shenanigans going on with the things that go on. Next one is awesome, you say. Well, this one was just kind of happening. it just happens to be an explanation as to what was it, the goblet thing from the Iron Age destroyed by Boy, but Boy ran away to not take the heat, because that's, it should never be Boy's fault. Boy is never at fault, okay? That's just how it should be. Those two made him do it, so they need to suffer the consequences. Did I give a like to this one? What the fuck was that? What was that random inserted clip of the guy? What's this episode called? Ghoul Lore, Big D and Kitten's crash course on Fatally Addicted. Just on Fatally Addicted. That's it. Not even explaining what is fatally addicted or who is fatally addicted. Just, it is fatally addicted. Addicted to the fatal, obviously. That does line up. It does line up. Ghouls. Oh, right, because ghouls are the, like, Shatman, right? Just the people who suck on the vampire blood.
Family, I am returned.
Ah, Sadie.
Why is it a visual novel?
Status report.
Oh, mate, I just got some scones out of the oven here.
Ooh, bread.
I was just about to get mopping while they sit. As for the others, Door's out in the thicket testing those big guns. Marcus is in an Everclear coma, and Boy is upstairs.
Preparing for a hunt or passed out in stupor. Clear examples of my powerful tutorship.
Marcus is sleeping on the floor and, reflexively punches me when I try to lift him up.
That's my son.
Or he'll put me in a sleeper hold.
So protective.
One time he sleep power bombed me.
I love him.
Living with you lot is like if wrestling was real.
Yes, wrestling. It is definitely not real. Don't look into it. I have something for you, by the way.
Okay, D, relax.
For me?
Yes. Here you are.
Oh, what is
Blender.
this?
A new blender.
Oh, goodness gracious, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, this one looks complex. This must have been a fortune. Where'd you steal it?
Steal? Come now. I bought it.
That's a first.
At the 99p store.
You what?
Yep.
But it doesn't feel 99p.
They don't call me the Duke of Discounts for nothing.
Duke
you told me
of
they called you that in
Discounts.
prison.
Yes, and many cigarettes had to be
Okay.
skulls broken into my for hours.
That's a story.
Bad people?
Most of them.
Right, won't pry anymore, but this blender! Wow!
Wow!
What do all these buttons do? There are like 15 of them.
Wow!
They don't have any markers on them. They're all just blank?
It kind of looks like a little, I don't know how to say. It's like a little planet with the rings around it, and then two little things that spin at the bottom. I guess those are the blades, right? But why have the balls there? What are the balls gonna do?
I am sure they blend things.
Wait, why are all the blades shaped like a biblically accurate ophonym?
No clue, but it sure gives new meaning to the term cutting edge.
Actually, the entire blender looks kind of low resolution. Okay, sorry, that makes no sense.
What?
I mean, it's an object, but it just looking at it, it looks kind of blurry and undefined somehow.
Please stop complaining about the blender. I'll have to do a nightmare pit to procure.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to complain. I just think it's... Wait, pit?
Yes.
In the 99p shop?
Yes.
I suppose you get what you pay for.
Yes. The fucking...
I'm gonna bring myself over here.
Ah, yes!
There we go.
The fruits of humanity, son-in-law! A multiverse of purees, now in the palm of your hand! I cannot wait to see what glorious omelet you might cook in this.
Can't wait! We'll get to blending when we, get back from the chapter house. Oh, speaking of, Dawes restored the wall, filled the trap hole, mined the field.
Ever the troubleshooter, that door!
The way things are going, everything will be patched up in time for the chapter house trip.
Chapter house.
Can't wait to leave our HQ for a bit, even if it's for Yarmouth.
Oh, eager to get back in the field?
More the opposite. Being chased through my house by a bloodthirsty beast has had me a bit on edge. Just being here where it occurred is kind of uncontrollably anxiety-inducing.
Ah, yes. I forgot you're less acclimated to the lifestyle.
Is it possible to acclimate to almost being killed in your own home?
Probably.
It's a gradual process.
That's disconcerting.
Oh, no worry. You'll find that sleeping in the blood of your enemies is fantastic for your mental health.
Those bloodstains in the cellar have actually had me tossing and turning quite a bit.
Oh.
The life of a hunter has little comfort to offer, I fear. But I give you my word. So long as we are under this roof, I will do all in my power to protect you.
Aw.
That's assuring, Sadi. Thank you. Since the bobbies didn't do any cleaning, maybe you could help me rinse those stains out?
Pressure washer time!
I was thinking mop?
This is wicked vitae we're talking about, and the pressure washer's already loaded with holy water. Let's head for the woodshed.
Why is it in the woodshed?
To hide it.
From who?
Cops.
Oh. They probably asked for a license.
I won't have the Norfolk police adulterate my Sophian holy water with their post-Nicene grease.
What does that even
My mind
mean?
is limited in what it can figure. Actually, speaking of bobbies, before he collapsed on the carpet, Marcus mentioned something. Do you have contacts within the local police force or something?
Oh, he met with the Chapman guy, did he?
I guess. He met an officer who claimed to be working with you. Same who was at the well station. Another hunter, it seemed.
Yes, he's the officer who interrogated us.
Nope.
He's also a new friend of mine. He's been covering things up for us. It's probably why we ought to return to the house so soon.
Goodness. That's great, actually.
It is. So, if you see him around, be only marginally worried. He's an...
Only marginal.
I never thought you'd make friends with a cop, huh?
And I never thought they'd let me back into the Holy See! Now, pressure washer time!
Right, good. Might be something worth mentioning to Boy. He is, a bit paranoid as of late.
Smell that. Smells consecrated.
I was gonna say holy, but yes.
That's not too surprising.
I'm a tad worried. He hasn't slept soundly since the
You heard from
Pure Tour thing.
somewhere that the space that they're somewhere the 3D space they are moving in is an actual Gmod map they made, but you have not confirmed this. It would be convenient to do that. It'd be a lot easier than painting it, I assume.
Especially for an 11-year-old, that's
or just
quite
looking it up
bad.
online.
Yes, the 11-year-old mind
Or maybe
does
looking
need
it up
its 3
online would be
hours of daily
quicker.
rest,
It's all a
unlike the
Gmod map?
adult brain.
Oh, okay.
As of late, he's been madly rambling about
Is this
horse.
confirmed, though?
I am aware.
I think his lack of sleep mixed with the absinthe he's been chugging to and fro has led him to believe that Horse is a vampire or a demon or something.
That's because he is.
That rapscallion. I remember sneaking into my grandfather's wine stash as a lad. I mean, it is quite normal for a newly awakened hunter to experience delusional nadirs. The boy was better primed than most. He is only an 11-year-old man. His world has surely collapsed in on itself. It will take time for him to find himself in this new paradigm, but that does not mean we cannot help him find his way.
Oh, yeah? How?
Moratorium time! No more drinking!
Oh, thank God.
Psychedelics and cigars only!
Yippee!
That's not much better.
But it is better.
Is it?
Arguably?
I've never lost an argument in my life. Checkmate!
Listen, they do say cigars are not actually as bad as we thought they were. Psychedelics, though, for boy, considering the paranoia, yeah, that's not gonna do him. That's not gonna do him well.
Let's go! Pressure water! Get!
Okay. Oh, my noggin's pounding.
Me noggin.
But the pounding has yet to begin. We haven't even broken into the Arcanum yet.
Do we have to break in? Can't we just knock? Call? Send a letter?
Son-in-law, you know full well we would sooner be subject to sniper fire than be let in again.
Reynold Blacklaw, yeah, ancestral blood feud and all that. But the Chancellor would surely listen.
Would he though?
If he heard there was an imposter in the chapter house, yeah, I think he'd let us in.
We will still need to get through Reynold. Breaking in is our best bet. Even if he were to accost us before we can get to Arkham, he will have to face us in hand-to-hand combat.
I'm just gonna lug around my spear the whole time, I think.
Yes, that would be funny and good. Especially given the presence of that Blacklaw hooligan. Oh, and that ghoul Kevin told me about.
Goodness. The prospect of one of our own being a traitor is frightening.
Right, I kind of forgot. I forgot when at other points in time in these chapters that was kind of talked about. I feel like I vaguely remember there being like a sort of kind of mention that there maybe is a traitor somewhere. I don't remember where that was from, though. If that was actually mentioned before, but I feel like it was, and I just forgot it. Found it, GM HTTP house. Oh, okay. So it's what, a place you can actually, I guess you could technically, assuming they uploaded it for people to use, actually use it. It's cool that they did that, though.
It certainly is. But without our skills, that ghoul might jeopardize all the hunters in Norfolk. You got the cellar keys, by the way.
Sure, yeah, just a... Oh, shit.
It's a full map of the house.
I love locks, conceptually, anyway.
Watch the second stairwell. There's still something horrifyingly slippery down there.
Wait!
What?
Hear that? Vermin.
Bloody hell, we got rats again?
Are they in night version too? Oh.
No,
for all your needs of huntering.
Caution?
You do remember what we talked about, right? About vampires and their helpers not bound by the night.
Oh, yeah.
Our corners and our walls might be subject to their rule. Caution, dear lad. This could be a ghoul.
What? I mean, really? Are you serious?
I do not delegate poetic whims to mere jest, son-in-law. This is now a hunt.
Oh, goodness gracious.
They got a power washer in hand.
Locate it like this.
So it
We'll
should.
scrounge forth the tools necessary.
I actually don't know what that would do.
Destroy this noxious beast.
For all your fanfic fantasies, this is too much power.
Come,
Wrong.
we must
It's
get
not
the
enough.
air trumpet.
Trumpet? For listening through the walls?
Of course. Quickly and quietly. It should be in the random shit vault.
The old stilt storage.
That's the spice. Tactical retreat!
Oh,
I think the rats heard that one. If they were spies, they know they're onto them now.
Sir, we've only briefly talked on ghouls in the past.
Of course. Delicious omelette.
Can we talk a bit more in-depth on them as a quarry?
Ho, ho, ho! Would you put it like that? How could I not? I'd actually been meaning to, I have something secret and highly sensitive to divulge to you and only you!
Certainly.
The ear trumpet should be with the ear muffs and the ear vacuum and the ear jar.
Not the
Brother
ear
knows-
vacuum. That sounds gross.
The ear jar.
Watch me look. Let us get some ghoulish gossip going.
Right. Would you mind if I wrote stuff down?
That is certainly a better use of your time. Leave the trumpet sleuthing to me.
So, I'm just going through my old notes on ghouls here. Blank body serfs. Mortals grown addicted to blank body ichor. They serve their masters with impassioned devotion. They carry a, quote, whisper of a blank's abilities, quote, smatterings of blank body magics. They can act as spies, reporting breaches in the code of silence that blank body under societies impose. That's all I've got.
Canny summation of the ghoul vassal, if I do say so myself. But like the bog, your brain yearns for more to haplessly sink into its depths.
For sure, sink away. You could liken me to the Norfolk Broads.
Whoa! Wasn't expecting such vulgar humor out of you, son-in-law.
You what? Oh, no, I meant, you know, I like Norfolk's the wetlands.
The tissue dig grows ever deeper, ever more moist.
Okay.
Get out! Quickly! Quickly, you'll sink!
All right, what I'm trying to say is, I've been in it for a bit now, and I do try to follow your example with practical learning, but I love theory.
You do.
I cannot get away from the fact that I love theory.
True!
So I just want to pick your brain a bit. It might help us with spying some clues that can help us spot the ghoul easier.
Your wisdom is vast. Allow me to rip my brain forth and present it to you, warts and all. You have officially entered Ghoul School.
Do I liken you guys to
And your
broads?
first lesson?
Only occasionally. It really depends on the mood, you know. Sometimes you're all my little cuddle bugs. Other times you're my worst enemy. Sometimes I just want to toss you guys out of a window, very violently so. So, the answer is sometimes.
Well, I'll let you plan your own curriculum, so we avoid another letting the vampires drink each other for power scenario.
Marcus would love to do that too.
We'll talk about that. Ooh, I found my old humor extractor.
Right, grand. So then, I have a first subject, just laying out the basics.
Topic 1. How is a ghoul created and what is their role?
How is a ghoul created, and what is their role?
For our purposes, a ghoul
Hi,
is simply
space
a living thing that
gators.
has drank vampire blood.
That's it? What about the whole blood slave angle?
A ghoul is not necessarily a serf, nor even a regular vitae drinker.
It's the people with
What's
the
more,
T-platform's
the word is
fault.
actually something of a slur in origin.
What the hell? We're referring to them by a slur name, Sadi?
Yes, and there's several different kinds of hells, too.
I mean, you know, it makes sense. That makes sense that they would do that, considering they're hunters and they really don't like anything related to the paranormal, I assume. Actually, how much do the hunters even know? Because I assume they only know about, like, a couple of things out of the whole scope of things, although I guess in theory they could know a lot about more creatures, not necessarily facts, but just like about them, if that makes sense. Like, oh, ghost, they're a thing. Vampires, obviously a thing they kill and hunt. Werewolves, probably something they know about. Fays, they know as much as they learn. Depends on the hunter. Most are vastly ignorant. I think you meant vastly, so I'm gonna assume you mean vastly. Vastly ignorant. I suppose that makes sense. I guess my question was more referring to like any institutions of hunters more so than like individual hunters, but I guess there's not. We've yet to learn. I guess I have yet to learn about any institution of hunters. And they have a short video on it.
Ghoul
We'll watch it at
stems
some
from
point.
the imbalanced power dynamic between them and their domitors. A vast gulf hewn out by the vampiric elite. Whilst derisive, it is the standardized term for non-vampiric vitae drinkers, even among the more progressive of their kind. And so far, I've never heard a ghoul use any other moniker.
In our ignorance, I suppose we'll have to settle for it?
Things will change once we mass evaporate enough of the vampire elite. I assure you.
But I'd still assume a ghoul has a particular role in vampiric society, yeah? You framed them as the vamp's eyes and ears during the day, helping prevent the truth of their existence from being discovered.
This is true of many ghouls.
Hunter orgs can be much more, can know much more, but the knowledge is very much locked depending on the rank. I mean, yeah. That makes, like, that's just basic, right? It's a normal thing, right? It's you gotta be more up there, which I guess, weird question. Do they practice any strange things? Because I assume, like, some of them would want to maybe, let's say, for example, stick around for a while longer to do more killing. Or are they just full, like, no supernatural stuff? They can, religious orgs especially. Religious orgs, to say.
But not all. They're the servant class of the vampires. Greater than us kind in their estimations, but still decidedly subordinate and inferior. As such, they can perform many menial tasks for their dormitors.
Imbued hunters have some powers?
Butlers, custodians. Some even have no true purpose to their power-broking schemes, and are kept merely as trophies, pets, or companions. So, in a way, does someone who earns a wage have a particular role in our society? It's the same answer.
Is that an apt comparison?
Yes! Much like the peasant class, they are defined by their exploitation by blood-sucking vampires.
Ah, like me old manager.
You get it! The difference is that ghouls, too, suck. A horrid, awful example is a ghoul we hunted 11 years ago in Poland.
Oh,
Her
geez,
name
Poland.
was Primordial Hag Rosalia, a title she herself insisted upon.
Primordial
She was
Hag.
an amazing, but complex woman. Upon courting me in the tranquil embrace of a Wednesday's twilight, amidst a holy grove at the ancient Oakland, I soon learned of her fatal addiction. She, the faithful serf of a vampire wizard, one we had tracked through the slow stilling of the local pulse, was the perfect embodiment of the normative thrall rule. Bound tirelessly to her dormitor, she was their eyes and ears.
Okay, I don't even know what that means.
Clandestine agent and a lethal hand at her domitor's domain. She also served as an economist, a chauffeur, a maid, and a reserve blood bag, all in one sorrowful symphony of servitude.
Relatable.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Sorry.
What? Body burying! She also buried bodies.
Sorry, reflex.
And took care of the camels.
Camels in Poland.
Camels in
Camel
Poland.
ghoul, son-in-law. Camools.
We have gone too far.
Camools.
So she was a
I like that
normative
name.
ghoul.
More or less. Ha-ha! Yes!
You found the ear trumpet?
By human hearing, we are no longer bound. We trumpet by ear. Our prey will be found.
You inspire endlessly, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, but for, what was her name? Rosalia?
Primordial Hag Rosalia. Yes.
Sure, sorry. How exactly could she put up with all that?
Well, past the impossibly addictive nature of the vitae, there's also the blood bond.
Blood bond, okay. I think that's a new one. Let's go with that for our next topic.
Certainly. Let's keep up our discussion as we head out. But first, let us see what we might have gained. All right, trumpets up to my ear, say something funny.
Something funny.
My ear!
Okay, D.
Perfect. With war gear in hand,
That's like,
this is where the hunt
he's just
through.
fucking dying all of a sudden. Okay. I kind of forget how exaggerative D can be at times, you know?
Starts. Let us go!
Right, so...
Oh yeah, this right here, even with the blurriness, that little bit that we saw, very much, very, very Gmod. I see it now. Like, even though you guys told me, this right here, for whatever reason, it just clicked in my brain. It's like, yep, that's definitely Gmod.
What is the blood bond?
It is a truly, unquestionably vile thing. The blood bond is to take the very essence of a person and wring it whole in chain.
Very
To
sourcey,
enslave
exactly.
someone's very thoughts.
Like, convince them that the thoughts and actions of their bondee are their own?
In a way, son-in-law, but much worse. The blood bond is, to most, completely indistinguishable from the natural feelings of loyalty, faith, duty, and love. The blood-bonded brain will do its all to trick itself into believing that these feelings, and anything demanded of them by their regnant, are legitimate, justified, and good. It can warp a thrall's very perception of reality, changing it to a world where their regnant is the undisputed center.
That is undoubtedly scary.
And mind you, something he very much was willing to continue on just through another vampire. He says all this, and yet he's still decided to continue this practice between Chapman and Kevin. Well, I guess not continue it, but like continue the whole fact that Chapman is a ghoul. You know? And Kevin, poor Kevin, having to how do you say, not adhere to his own, it was consensual, sure, yes, consensual continual of an addiction, that makes sense.
But being blood bonded is not a prerequisite to being a ghoul.
A question with an irritating answer. It is not, but almost all ghouls who drink directly from a dormitor are immediately bound in some way via the first drink. It is often assumed to be a prerequisite, because their bond exists from the first drink. It is only after the third they are truly enthralled. But depending on how frequently they are fed and how attentive their regnant is, ghouls can either be slavishly devoted or fiercely resentful of their situation. This all entirely assuming that they're drinking fresh vitae from the source, and not vitae that has sat and had the blood-bonding effect go out of it. In the end, a liar is someone who has lied, a thief is someone who has stolen, a rat is someone who has talked, a liégeois is someone who has, for whatever fucking reason, decided to live in Liege, Belgium, and honestly hasn't had the sense to leave yet. I mean, honestly!
In short, said he.
And a ghoul is someone who has drunk vampiric vitae. The qualifier is only that you have committed to it once, and the label is not necessarily a permanent one. That is all a ghoul is.
Okay.
Ah, right, got it. Okay. So this slavishly devoted part of our summation of ghouls is the result of this blood bond and not actually necessarily part of being a ghoul, yes?
Well, yes and no. Don't do that.
Ah, son-in-law, it is me, Sir D. I am a font of inspiration and ideas.
Oh, you pernicious prankster.
Sorry.
Well, let me elucidate. Right, so, drinking blood. Have you drunken blood?
Closest I've gotten to is a rare blue steak, maybe wet black pudding. Oh, when Marcus impacted me and we flew into the bus
A
together.
blemish on your gastronomic repute.
That still hurts.
But good for our exposition. Your regular fellow does not drink raw blood. For the purposes of this generalization, we are excluding Boy, Dor, and the fearsome Mongol hordes of Genghis Khan. But
Okay,
yes,
fair.
you would not drink raw blood. Especially not raw human blood. Especially not directly from some nasty dude's wrist. That's grody. Disgusting. Why ever do it? This is a call to engagement, son-in-law. Why would someone drink from the grody man's wrist?
My assumption was that they were simply forced to drink. Kevin used a strange mind trick to prevent us from moving back in the Binham tunnels. In such a way, they could force their ghouls to drink their blood and then,
Say no more, for you are completely wrong, son-in-law.
Good, I am learning.
Whilst many are forced or even
He takes
tricked
that with
into
stride.
drinking it, the vampire's vitae activates something in the brain upon so much as getting close to it.
Activates?
concept of free will is blasted into the realm of myth as you, small lads scared by slightly too big chicken, suddenly guzzles down that foul corpse liquid. No, that irresistible wrist nectar with no fear, no disgust, and barely any notion of what you're doing.
That is as appalling as it is worrying. And once you drink...
You are Gould. And so met with a craving that would take other drugs weeks to engender. And from there, the spiral only deepens.
Given that, the blood bond just kind of comes naturally for most ghouls, I take it.
It does. We are both the incredibly addictive vitae in of itself, hitting like no other barbiturate. Then, there is the blood bond, which materializes the more someone drinks of the same vampire's vitae.
Quick question. So, like, are you basically screwed the moment you drink it? Has there ever been, like, anyone, I guess, like, theoretically, who... Or I guess, like, if we're talking just pure theory, could you theoretically drink vampire blood once and then just, like... I don't know, like... Let's just pretend you were, like, chained down to a bed. You can be unghouled? I see. It happens? Huh. I would imagine it would take quite a bit, though. I don't see how that would easily happen. Especially willing. Although he did say that some ghouls are either... Well, you're either going to be like a addicted slave or very resentful. So I guess technically, the resentful ones would more often than not maybe try to unghoul themselves. I see that happening. Assuming they have enough willpower to do such a thing, or they just get forcefully put in a box and just told to stay in there.
As I heard it from Rosalia, she drank 3 separate times.
They already mentioned it, yes. When you drink drink once you're ghouled, when you drink 3 times you're bonded. Okay.
On 3 different occasions, 24-something hours between each drink. After that, the bond took a complete stranglehold.
And much like her, that is when a ghoul becomes their domitor's retainer, basically.
Their trusted retainer, at the least. Even if they were originally unwilling, like Rosalia was. They are now both addicted and bound to the will and vitae of the vampire, overwhelmed by an uncontrollable feeling of loyalty and desire for their heinous master. That slavish devotion to the vitae comes in 2 for many.
The bond lessens if they're not fed frequently.
The ability to mess with the brain like that. The thing that
I guess that's
makes
why, like,
us
Guy Chapman swished sides, so to speak.
You can just imagine the breadth of power fantasies enacted by those vampires willing to abuse it. Enslave your past bully. Enslave your working staff. Enslave your desired lover.
That is beyond horror.
Oh, yes, but believe you me, it gets far worse.
Really? Oh, goodness.
But not yet! The rat awaits, child!
The rats, I almost forgot about him.
Like we're out pubbing in Great Yarmouth!
So, spot of tea followed by a crack injection?
What the? You don't inject! So tell me, do you believe Yarmouth is fundamentally
He didn't care
broken
for
on
who he
some
worked as long as he got his
spiritual
fix. So real. So real for that.
Could it somehow connect with the 99p stores and the mini golf courses?
Oh, I am sure.
The masters of these accursed places must be hunted down! The clubhead, the groundkeeper, all bound for annihilation, much like the British royalty. Oh, Queen Victoria, you'll rue that day yet!
Fairly sure Queen Victoria's dead.
I'm sure you are, but I'm not convinced.
Well, before we get back to the hunt, let me ask. Are there vampires who never actually blood bond their ghouls?
Certainly. I've known vampires who refuse the blood bond out of principle, but still feed vitae to their ghouls.
Oh.
Only be careful.
So, not all ghouls are blood bonded, but all who are blood bonded are ghouls?
Yes! Except vampires. Well, vampire ghouls are, for our purposes, technically a thing, but it would many times come across as immensely derogatory to call a vampire a ghoul.
Because it's a slur?
It's more that it's an immediate turning of their social order, placing one of the kindred in the same position as their slaves.
So, what? according to those who structure power in their societies, a vampire cannot be a ghoul by definition?
Yes! And it's not a definition we have to use. Their definition is formed and enforced by societal standards, traditions, and their hierarchical order. So, if you want to insult a high-flown vampire wizard, defy them and insist upon calling them a ghoul.
I mean, I guess that's technically something that makes sense, right? Like, makes sense in like both ways that like a vampire ghoul can be a thing because, you know, blood addiction and all of that and the blood bond, and then the fact that societally they just don't recognize the term by definition. They're just like, nope, that's not a thing.
Let them touch you.
Oh, we are really getting stuck in now. But look, while we're talking terms, I have a new topic.
Very good. But before that...
Oh, right, the hunt, sorry.
My augmented ear must ascertain the creature's current location.
What are you...
I'm listening for movements through the wall.
Isn't it trickier to listen through the house's exterior wall than doing it through the walls inside?
I hear it!
I guess not.
Wait. I think this rat has 8 legs?
8 legs?
What poor freak has invaded our home? If they are able, they will soon come to regret it. To the kitchen!
The kitchen? All right. Maybe I can pack away the scones I made before they dry.
I shall open the kitchen window!
I also forgot about the scones.
Take this ear jar! What?
Ew.
Holy shit! No, I thought you'd catch
Why
it!
bring the ear jar?
That's what I have to do. The irresistible smell of meaty ears will surely attract that morbid pest.
Whose ears even are these?
They're labeled with hexadecimal serial codes behind the lobe so I can keep track. But
He keeps track?
now. Leave these ears in peace.
Oh, boy.
We will take our vantage point outside the window. When the beast strikes, we will snipe it with a powerful pressure washer. We'll hit it so hard, even the regnant will feel it.
Okay. We're just gonna sit here in the yard?
I love the yard!
Fair. Fair.
Yard is good. I like
You'll
the
clean up the
outside
ears, yeah?
sometimes.
Sure, if there are any left.
Good. Mind if I bring up another topic?
Bring them like boats up the mountaintop.
That's
what
a saying.
What is a domitor and what is a regnant? I've heard you use the words regnant and domitor a few times now. Are those real titles used by vamps? And is there some kind of distinction between the two? They just feel like different words for master.
Yes, these are real terms used by real, actual uppercase V vampires that are real and actual. I've heard the titles of Ghoul and Domitor, as well as Thrall and Regnant, from multiple unaffiliated sources. At least in the West. Also, Lickmaster, Vaddy, Big Papa, but those are just perverse.
How charming.
Freaking Big
And
Papa.
to answer your second question, these are not, in fact, synonyms. They are distinct. First, we have a Ghoul and the Domitor. A Domitor is the blood giver, whilst the Ghoul is the blood recipient. That is actually as simple as phyllo cheese pie, but it is, of course, purposefully dressed in the language of master and slave, because everything vampires do is...
That tracks. Every other word out of Piotr's mouth was a master-slave dichotomy. Man, these vampires sure love their class systems. What of the regnant, though? What's that term all about?
The regnant-thrall relationship is a step beyond. See, a thrall is one whom is blood bonded. A regnant is a blood bondee. Here, the master and slave analogy is far more literal, an inseparably attached imposition on the existence of the bond. A ghoul is many times also a thrall, but not necessarily. Do you understand?
Ow. Naturally. And I suppose thrall is equally as derisive a term within the same context?
Not always.
No?
Unlike the term ghoul, a vampire can also be named a thrall. In fact, the normative assumption is that when you speak of a thrall, you're talking about a blood-bonded vampire. as the whole society is structured around it being given that a ghoul is always blood bonded, using thrall to describe a ghoul is meant to be redundant. Which, you know, it isn't. But I want you to think it is. As an example for a vampire thrall, take primordial hag Rosalia's regnant. That foul sorcerer had another one blood bonded to them. The lowly magi they had sired. For as bad as the regnant thrall titles sound, it is the norm in certain social cliques for vampiric thralls to proudly name themselves such.
Yeah, so
as
instead
they've
of
taken a bond
instead
or...
of a vampire ghoul, it's thralled ghoul. It's a nicer word, essentially. Or like he said, they make it feel, or I guess the vampires think referring to a ghoul as a thrall is redundant, and then so thrall is more referring to the relationship, I guess, in a more literal sense. That's the understanding, right? Am I getting that right? I feel like I'm getting that right.
blood wedding, as they might grossly name it. Such self-debasement, whilst frowned upon in many societies, is often not considered an act of social upheaval or a degenerative taboo. Rather, it is considered a noble and necessary recognition of an inevitable hierarchy that serves to keep social order intact. That is, of course, unless the blood bond was imposed by someone of lower clan onto a kindred of higher clan, say.
Oh god, two wholly different kinds of caustic jargon.
Two? Ha-ha! Who's keeping count, eh? Count! Like Dracula! In summary, not all ghouls are thralls, and not all thralls are ghouls. Same for dormitors and regnants.
The vampire elite really loves to use norms as a weapon, huh?
Much like any elite.
That's true. Now, okay, this is all fine and good. Or, no, excuse me, this is
never only
god-awful.
two.
True! Except for the god part, probably.
A serf willing to do anything at the call of someone as morally bankrupt as Piotr. I can see just how dangerous that is. And there is no limit to how many ghouls or bonds a vampire can have either?
The only limit lies in how much vitae a vampire can give.
Goodness gracious. But as I understand it, that's still not even as bad as it gets, yeah?
Oh! No, 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 no. No, 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 not by far. The eight-legged rat thing we now hunt? Likely a hateful example of just that.
Wait. Sir, my scones!
Your sconers?
My scones!
Not the sconers.
Look! Through the window! They're bloody gone!
Scans.
Scones!
Gnomes!
Did the thing take them? Or is Marcus awake?
Damnation! Into the house, quickly!
And if a vamp keeps drinking blood, they keep making vitae. Yeah, that's true. More blood means more vitae. More vitae means more ghouls and thralls. And you just... So it's kind of like, you know, vampire pyramid scheme all over again. Because the more you get, the more you make, the more you make, the more you get back. I guess that's more, yeah, mega slavery, essentially. Mega slavery. Yeah, that's actually kind of apt if you were to use I guess, your time in such a way. Which I guess as a vampire wouldn't exactly be the smartest thing because of the whole vampire politics things. And the older you get, you get thicker. Oh, sorry. And the older you get, thicker the vitae is. Exactly. Can you imagine there's just one vampire out there that's whole thing is just, yeah, I'm just making like a whole army of dudes. That's it. No time spent on vampire politics. I just gotta make as many ghouls as possible. As a vampire, you have time. Yeah, but like time is still like a factor you have to use wisely. Just because you can live doesn't mean there is no such thing as using your time unwisely. Ghoul armies are a thing? Oh, we know this already, technically, because of the Sabbat, right? They ghoulify their folks first, and then... Or... It was the shovel heads, right? I think that's what you called them. Shovel heads, something like that. Dracula fought them when he was mortal. Oh. Oh, yeah, the whole... I forgot about that, yeah. when he was being a badass. May Dracula still be out there. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hold on, one more thing. I'll read this last one. Shovelheads are actual vampires, but yes, that's about also ghouls people. There you go. See, I was half correct. Be right back. Return I have, ladies and gentlemen, and moth-like entities of various forms. Ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay. It's cold. I don't like it because it's cold. I wish it were less cold, but we cannot change the weather unless we can, but I am not God, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately.
Marcus?
Marcus, have you eaten 20 scones in one sitting again?
Wear clothes? What do you think I'm doing right now?
Response. Doris out firing guns and has been in a ration-type mood all week. And boy does not eat bread or British food.
Sir, look! A trail.
It leads out onto the pool deck through the window.
Should we follow it?
Yes.
Oh God, my scone!
Not
Been
the
sconed.
scones.
Quickly, but quietly. Open the door out into the deck.
I don't think I've ever had a scone, but they look tasty.
Know what this creature is capable of.
Right.
I want a strawberry one.
Blimey, that reminds me. Ghoul powers.
Blimey, he said.
There's the matter of the smattering of vampire magics that you mentioned. They gain a whisper of their master's powers. What does that entail exactly?
I will not lie, dear boy. I will not lie. But I will get entirely within your personal space, okay? What I'm about to divulge is of the utmost sensitivity and confidentiality. You, I can trust with it. But the others, not quite yet. Have faith that I will tell them when the time is right, and not a second sooner. Understand me, dear boy?
Okay.
But I will first point out the Scown Trail. The Scran, the Scroak, the Skrelv, the trail. It leads to the pool house.
Pool.
Oh, it does.
House.
But what an odd trail.
From the window onto the pool deck to the pool house. Scran, the scone snatcher, was following the very edge of the deck, pressed against the house walls.
What if it's just a raccoon?
Beneath the deck table, then sprinted into the pool house.
Is it because of the rain? Because that would be odd. If we assume that this is like an 8-legged rat, rats aren't known to fear a light rain like this. Could this be a ghoul thing?
Ghouls can inherit flaws from their master or develop new idiosyncrasies. But I've never heard of a fear of rain. We had better move quickly.
Right. I'll open the door. Oh, goodness!
What a bloodbath! Or perhaps a thread bath?
My scones! My fine home-baked scones!
What a tragedy.
Ripped apart like the common 99p loaf!
I'm so sorry, son-in-law. We should never be a victim in the fight against evil.
I wanted to treat the Arcanum to my family's scone recipe again.
Hold a moment. The creature could still be here.
What?
There's an easy way to figure that out.
No, wait.
Oh no. And he's gone. Boy, he's just doing fine.
The water jet's etched itself all over the woods. Oh, the pool house and the deck stains all patchy and... Oh god, a plank snapped.
Damn.
Son-in-law.
That's a strong hose.
What?
Power washer.
Look closer.
Oh. It wasn't visible under the deck stain. But now that it's been blasted away and I have to
or
repaint
weak
it
plank.
again.
One or the other.
These
Weak
are
British
claw
plank.
marks. But they're only here, and they've left almost like small craters behind them.
Can you suss out what happened?
He said
Oh
sus.
shit. There's a small dent on the roof right above. Did they jump up onto the roof from here? Can they do that?
Let me tell you about just that.
Sure, but what if it can hear us?
American homes are made of weak cardboard, or are made of cardboard. Or maybe your weather is
It's like
bitch
they're hiding
made.
by the chimney. Or perhaps even in the attic.
Mongoose.
Okay.
I don't know what a mongoose
we'll,
is.
We'll go get one of the ladders. Let's go.
Mangoes. Goose of the Mon.
Listen close. The vampire is two things. The body and the vitae. The human and the beast. The good and the bad. And sometimes the ugly. But that's
Sometimes.
three. Now, several millennia ago, an ancient canine was subject to venereal tumors.
What? Canine? Not canite.
We're talking dog cancer now!
Oh.
In a freak accident by nature, the tumor cells in this dog would mutate, gaining the ability to infect other dogs like a pathogen. These venereal tumor cells would essentially become an entity all their own. A unicellular, an immortal life form that could spread from body to body, bringing its deadly affliction to millions upon millions of dogs all across the globe.
Fuck?
Yes!
Dog
Vitae
disease.
is a life form alien to its host that co-opts the corpse of a human, taking its hands, its heart, its mind, and memories, puppeteering it like the zombie and fungus, fighting its host to meet its own desire of eating, and spreading its infection further. And cordyceps, that's the name.
Fungus or the dog tumor?
Does it matter? Dear boy, these are what curses are. These are the great calamities we set ourselves against. and a small part of the vitae, that life form, that living curse, is spread into the still living form of another to make a ghoul.
A vampire's blood does its all to give their host a shot at their new role as predator. I take it does similar things to ghouls? Is that where you're going?
Correct.
Nice.
Much like how it manipulates the mind and body of a dead host, it creeps in the same way into the still animated tissues of a living one, though in a far more limited regard. It is like the human body, whilst it still brims with life, fights against the undead agent infiltrating its body. A war fought between good and bad, and sometimes ugly, within your very flesh.
That's an inspired analogy, I must say. But, whilst the vampire blood asserts its control, I take it the ghouls are able to make use of the same arcane abilities that their Domitor employ? I mean, since a part of their Domitor is now part of them, yeah?
Certainly. By and large, their powers are very limited. Increased strength, resilience, and bodily generation come most naturally. The overwhelming majority of ghouls I've met are limited to just those. But other powers are not outside their grasp, provided their Domitor possesses them as well. In addition, it demands intense training for a ghoul to master even the most basic of disciplines. So it was for primordial hag Rosalia, and a few other ghouls I've happened upon.
So if Piotr had a ghoul, say, could they be able to go invisible and juggle a dumpster? Here you go, by the way.
Thank you. Well, not in the way Piotr could, of course. A theoretical Piotr ghoul could train themselves to use a form of invisibility, but one that only works if the user is totally still. Alternatively, they could attain an ability to punch hard enough to easily break a leg, but not much more than that.
That's still a problem. It's like I know, like he says not much more than that because like in the scale of things, being able to break a leg really isn't all that much. But like if you're a normal human, I guess modern day times human against ghoul, you're probably gonna win the fight if you got like a gun. But it'd still be terrifying to face a person who can just kick you and then like break something. Like normal human beings are already kind of capable of doing that if they're super athletes, I guess. Let alone a ghoul, where that's just a thing they can kind of normally do, I guess, would be the way I'd see it. Still spooky, if you're in a bar fight with one and you don't got I guess, the blicky.
There's just a lot of different vampire types out there, isn't there? And I'm sure we haven't even catalogued half of them. We can't even know what ghouls can do because we barely even know what vampires can do yet.
This is true! And there are as many ghoul variants as there are vampire variants, if not more. But once we get on that roof, we can add another one to our index.
Oh, ladder's here, by the way. Wait, shit, this one's too short.
I couldn't even use that for my extemporalized pole dancing!
There should be another one here somewhere.
Deep pole dances? Huh?
Oh, here. Wait, this one's also too small.
Why are they all small? Stack them on top of each other.
Horse's house, right?
Yeah. Yeah, alright, we'll go get that one, I suppose. I could have sworn we had a bigger one in here.
Whoa, horse time!
I'm surprised D dances on the pole. I mean, I guess he may have had a trip or two in that career path, let's call it. But yes, a little bit.
Like, as far as they go, I mean, ghoul variants. I take it this one is at least not your standard ghoul.
Based on the clues presented thus far, of course not!
Since there's a lot of variables involved, what do you reckon this ghoul could be? Some type of fell, muck-wielding ghoul empowered by their Domitor? Or an ultra-slick, nigh-invisible skulker?
Let me lay some groundwork. Starting off, there is of course natural variance from ghoul to ghoul, depending on who their dormitory is. The thralled ghoul is the thing that the vampiric elite would list as the only legitimate kind of ghoul. But for as much as I make fun of the blue-blooded vampire snobs, I too think this next ghoul variant is a dangerous thing to talk openly about. This is another important factoid that I bestow upon you in confidentiality, son-in-law.
And that variant is?
The independent ghoul.
Independent? Like the non-thrall variety? Is that not better in every way?
It certainly is, let me be clear. Independent ghouls are good. I wish independence for every ghoul out there, before they liberate themselves from the Vitae entirely. To much of vampiric high society, however, they are living, walking masquerade breaches. They do not act in accordance with their norms and traditions, and thus are treated worse than even the half-blooded daywalkers.
So they just basically do what they want. They do what they want. And then I guess I guess most of the time in that situation, you probably wouldn't be so tied to your guy that's giving you blood unless that guy was okay with that happening.
Ah, yeah, daywalkers. I quite pitied the daywalker we hunted. Nothing like Piotr or Kevin in a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
You had mentioned they are severely oppressed in vampiric society. Are you saying independent ghouls are even worse off?
Without a doubt. They're often despised among the kindred elite and blood-hunted all over the world. These creatures are meant to be on a leash, after all. A masterless hound that can unwittingly destroy an entire society cannot be allowed on the street. And so, independents usually work in secret.
Daywalkers are seen as a sign of
Gehenna.
Gehenna.
Vampires.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Gehenna stuff. And the vampires are freaked out by Gehenna. But then there's the kind of theory that Gehenna, from the explanation of all the vampire history and whatnot, the kind of convincing theory that Gehenna is kind of already happened multiple times, and it's just whenever a older vampire wakes up, antediluvian just goes slurpy on like a bunch of people, a bunch of vampires specifically, and then just goes back to sleep, and then the next one takes a turn in the next couple of 1,000 years. At least a few at a time, I think it was. Gehenna.
Or those that are also under the big boot, like the daywalkers.
So how do you work as an independent ghoul?
Well, again, there are many ways. Often they have multiple different donors, getting vitae where they can find it, but always being wary of the blood bond. That's essentially it. Outside of that, you're independent. You can do whatever.
Honestly, outside of the idea that you get blood hunted by, like, all the vampires on site except the ones that are willing to, like, give you blood, which I would imagine would be either anybody that needs you for something or maybe the anarchs. I could kind of see the anarchs being chill with the independents a little bit because, the whole against the hierarchy thing or whatever they are on about. I kind of get confused still about those folks, but it's like I feel like that's really your best bet. If you're a freaking independent ghoul, just go to them anarch folks and maybe they'll be a little more sympathetic.
Cracker's at it with his primal scream therapy again.
Neighbors.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Krakus kind of sounds like Kevin. They might be using the same voice actor.
Have you seen his
Anarchs
house?
are basically independent
It's
vampires, though,
submerged in a
so...
ditch and has a tarp
There we
for
go.
a roof.
An upsetting figure. If he weren't such a loose cannon, he would make an excellent hunter.
He's too busy digging for Iceni treasure.
Oh, speaking of loose cannons, there are also our twisted allies in hunter ghouls.
Hunter ghouls? Oh. Right. Things are starting to click.
Good. As you can imagine, they are hunters who hunt down, stake, and then keep their quarry to carefully feed off of till the stock runs dry.
Oh, that seems dangerous.
Right. I understand.
It's like a very, very dangerous buff effect you're trying to gain. You get a vampire, you get a little lick of some blood, some vitae every now and again, but you gotta be very careful as to not accidentally, you know, blood bond, and then just continue doing your thing. Seems like something that like would potentially be looked down upon, not gonna lie. I don't see how that actually would make you be seen in any favorable way by most hunters, because, you know, it feels like a taboo, almost. Or maybe by some it's allowed, or maybe only certain ranks of hunters if you're part of an org, I don't know. Seems like generally not a thing that could really not just happen. I guess it happens whenever, mostly by probably independent hunters, but it seems like not a good idea for your relations with anybody.
It's on the brink of what we do, isn't it?
That's right. We only extract information. Thus far.
Don't like that implication.
Another thing we do not do is sling vitae. Would have made some serious dosh in Yarmouth had we kept those canites staked.
I'm not sure.
I jest, of course. There's about 12 good reasons not to sell vampire slave drugs. But many an independent manages to do it for a living, using the same vampiric powers against those that would call them thralls and cattle. It's a serious hustle. One has to respect it. But I'd never condone it. You lose too much of yourself to vitae once you imbibe it. What else? We also have ghoul families.
Like families that are all Gould.
Oh, that exists too, but no. I mean ghouls that have been so ghouled that they pass on their ghouldom to their ghouldren.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Horrible. Much like a rare blood disease, then. The vitae spreads from mother to child.
As far as I know, that isn't a natural process. But there are ghoul families so embossed with their master's vitae that they even produce vitae of their own. These individuals are called revenants, and are typically deeply loyal to a given clan, sect, or bloodline.
That's interesting. Oh god, what if Piotr was planning something like that?
Piotr babies? I refute the very notion! But no. Oh, and speaking of family... Horse, my baby boy! How's father's little giant? Yeah.
Hello, horse.
Wonder if Horse is gonna endow us with
My
esoteric
apologies,
knowledge.
Horse. You're still a bit queasy, aren't you? You have your father's eternal respect for the strength you've displayed these past few nights. We're looking for a ladder, by the way. We suspect there might be a ghoul on or in our roof. Oh, certainly. Death will come slowly.
Oi, actually, the potential ghoul on the roof? Just making sure, it is an animal, yeah? You had already mentioned animal ghouls previously.
Of course! Animal ghouls are limited in what they can do, but immensely versatile. Imagine a peregrine falcon acting as your eyes.
A reminder that horses can't vomit or gag. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I kind of forgot about that. Isn't that the reason why anything that's like poisonous or toxic or whatever to digest is actually pretty bad for horses, because they can't spit it back out effectively? Once they eat it, it's in there. Horse vomiting up is a hint that something was up with them. Yeah, I guess so, huh? They only shit. Yeah, they just gotta, once it's in there, it's coming out the other end. It's not coming back up. It's coming out the other end, and hopefully they survive.
Imagine a rhinoceros as a mount. Imagine giving a dog the power of a gorilla. Imagine giving a gorilla the power of a double gorilla. Imagine a whale!
Doubling the gorilla.
I don't know how that works, but just think about whales for a second!
That reminds me of the underwater vampires. They're down there somewhere. They could have whale ghouls.
These things are all possible, provided you have the vitae to spare. And a familiar like this is, evidently, something our dormitor has invested in. Isn't that just wacky off the walls, dearest horse, kindest horse, fairest horse in all the land of Angor? Yeah! He says he would run it over, stomp it into the ground, and then crush its skull in his big mouth should it near his home. Oh, but he'd only eat it if it was made of plant or whatever. He is a horse, of course.
Uh-huh. Plant?
Plant ghouls!
I trust that.
Yeah, however it's pronounced. It's rare, as it demands a touch of thaumaturgy.
Like blood sorcery?
Indeed. With it, it's possible to grow a garden of blood-addicted plants that are excellent for disposing of bodies. Rosalia's job only got a touch easier and a whole lot more dangerous when that viscera garden was grown. There's also the plant people that certain blood sorcerers can create. Haunting
plant
human
people.
simulacrums made from plants, such as the mandrake. Those are able to perform only the most basic of tasks, though.
Unfathomably creepy.
Yes, keep the law never mowed, son-in-law. Never mowed. Wait, that's Horse's job. Don't steal Horse's job.
I never dare. Why are we here again?
Ladder.
Oh, that's right. Ladder. Over here. Oh, God. It's also too small.
They have no big
Too
ladders.
big.
I swear, where is the bloody ceiling ladder? I know we had it in the workshop before.
The tall one?
Yes.
Ah, that's right. I put that one in the chimney.
You what?
Why?
Well, I had to see where the secret chimney door in my room went.
What?
Yeah, there's like this secret door in the chimney wall in my room.
Oh god, what's it? It's in the chimney.
No, it leads all the way up to the roof.
It does?
Yes. Oh, how could I have forgotten? Let's go climb the chimney.
Holy shit, what is going on?
My horse. I'll come back with dinner in just a bit.
Secret door, chimney ladder. Oh god, just ignore it for now. Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Poor kitten, bro. He is
You
so
know-
stressed.
With all this in mind, with how the ghouls are made,
I'll say ghouling
I
it.
really can't get in the headspace of someone who'd do any of this. It's gross, immoral, senseless, all kinds of bad words.
There are not enough bad words in the world's collated lexicon for the true depths of evil that can be inflicted on mankind by the worst of these slavers.
Really? And these true depths of evil? What do they entail?
I will not linger on this for long, as these things are... It is where the mind wanders unwillingly. Thoughts of those victims that have you feeling like you aren't doing enough.
Here we go. Oh no, it's gonna get bad, isn't it?
Need to do more.
And what are done to these victims?
Lobotomized servitors drunk on the vitae, the freedom and personhood stolen from them. They take these people, like you, like me, like our family and friends. Imagine it! The complexity of our lives, the worth we place in our memories, our abilities, our moments, and our place. They take it! They take it and literally mold them away in favor of grotesquerie with the hateful, hateful magics! They form and reshape their minds, their bodies to shapes and sizes utterly inhuman. They trap these people within their own skin. As they take their all, and like vile caricatures of sculptors, carpenters, crafters, and leatherworkers, these fiends fashion their desires out of their victims. Living furniture that cannot scream, walking blood taps with spigots of innards. Animated art, mercilessly bent, just the perfect angle.
Kind of sounds like Drukari.
Gargoyle folk bound by ritual to a particular place, ever to guard it, unable to leave it. Blood-bound cabals of wizards and fae, the pure stuff of raw imagination, squeezed and siphoned until nothing remains. People turn to bird feeders for unspeakable specters, hungrily eating their flesh, their essence, hulking abominations made of entire families, parents, grandparents, children, their sinew and flesh inseparably fused like sickly mixed mince. This all...
Stop!
This all is...
Stop! Stop. Okay, stop. I don't need to hear anymore.
Apologies. Son-in-law?
Yeah, damn, I forgot.
carried
Yeah,
away.
them and the Tremere do their weird flesh stuff.
It's fine. It's just... I don't like this.
Sinis.
At all. It makes me want to... This all makes me want to...
Do more.
Yeah. I want to... save this person. In the chapter house, I mean. Whoever it is. They deserve better.
See,
We'll
meet
save
she.
just them.
Thank you for the
We'll
pronunciation.
save them all.
See, meet she.
So... what should we do once we find this... poor thing in our
Nice
house?
Simichi. Haha.
Probably.
Really?
I'm sorry, son-in-law. But it would be best to save this poor animal from its misery.
That is how we save them? But wait, what about the ghoul in the chapter house? Are we going to kill them?
No! Not necessarily.
Not necessarily?
We can see what we can do.
Fun
I'm
so bad I
optimistic.
scoffed at myself.
I think that's
Listen, I already recognized it as a bad pun in my mind before I even spoke the words, but I had to anyways. It was not of my own will.
The chapter house ghoul will be largely a triviality. After that, it's up to us figuring out the finer details of their ghouldom.
Actually, it can be pronounced however. That's just how you do it.
The going theory is that the ghoul infiltrator is one of the people already inside the Arcanum chapter house, and no secret person X, no animal, and no bloody plant. Was that right?
Yes, skipping some details, what Kevin gave me was the following. Allow me to paraphrase. This is something the status quo vampire big shots would not want hunters to know. They have ghouls all across East Anglia, serving as the backbone of their information network. This allows them to expand the borders of their domain, line their pieces up in the war effort, and most importantly, to get at something. Something that, as of now, remains unknown.
I mean, that makes sense. Information is
They have
valuable.
ghouls in several organizations, and as Kevin listed them off by name, that is when he mentioned the Arcanum as one of the afflicted orgs.
I think it makes quite a lot of sense for a high-ranking vampire to want a ghoul within the Arcanum, to make sure they can redact any research that comes a bit too close to breaching their... masquerade.
Yes, and by that logic, this ghoul has to be fairly new, given that we never discovered them whilst in the Arcanum's employ.
Is that a certainty, Sadi?
Well, of course! One of my primary duties while on staff was guarding against such infiltration. But if you seek more compelling proof, you'll note our scholarship on the vampiric was never redacted whilst we were there.
Wait, hold on. If they, for whatever reason, couldn't get rid of our scholarship whilst we were members, could the ghoul have been involved in getting us banned from the Arcanum?
That would have been easy. Remold Blacklaw had been lobbying for our ban since the day we came, after all. And it's not like we respected the Arcanum's rules all that much.
Most of us, at least.
Your point is pointed, though. It means the ghoul might well have existed alongside us, even back then. Nevertheless, this is a side tangent. Further along in the interview, Kevin went ahead and mentioned the Hunter data. Some kind of evil, fucked up data computer hypertech that immediately injects the names, age, and location of all hunters in East Anglia directly into your brainstem.
Didn't you refer to it as a floppy disk earlier?
Yeah? I would assume it flops its way through my ear canal or something. Evil word, the computer is the devil! As I was saying, the hunter data is,
He
of
would
course,
really be the computer is the devil incarnate type of guy, wouldn't he? I mean, he's in a weird way, you know. We do know that the one little bloodline of vampires did kind of get very computer savvy, so he's not too far off.
top priority for vampires of any stripe. Should they acquire it, they would know the location and identity of all hunters in the region.
Bloody hell. With that sort of data, they could wipe the lot of us out. Why the hell would you keep something like that?
Huh, blame the Coalition. Under their watch, power and influence over the unaligned hunters will always be a higher priority than their security.
Ah, what idiots! I can start to see why you're so fervently anti-authority, Sadi.
Excellent! We'll make an enemy of the state of you yet!
I wouldn't go that far.
Regardless, Kevin first learned of the data when he was still part of polite vampire society.
The Camarilla, yeah?
Yes. Did you learn that name during the interview?
They kept bringing it up alongside something called Anarchs and their own Sabbat membership.
That's what I mean when I say practical learning. You'll always get better information out of the local ne'er-do-wells than you ever will from my generalized understanding. But yes, he first learned of it as part of the local Camarilla. But then learned more whilst hanging out with Piotr, as apparently the Sabbat had a spy within another org that works with the Arcanum. Allegedly, they finished compiling the hunter data only recently.
So the ghoul is going to be after that data, but it's likely locked within the archive, so it won't be easy to get at.
I can't imagine the ghoul is in any particular rush if they're a more permanent resident. I can only imagine them getting a bit panicky when we hit the scene. And depending on how they respond, we will respond in kind.
Hopefully we can get through this without wanton violence.
Well...
Now, your room, was it?
Yes, quick!
I don't know why, but ever since they mentioned like how the ghoul may have been there for a good while, my suspicions about the actual, I forgot what they call it, Blackjaw or whatever, the family that keeps getting brought up, like I'm getting a suspicion about them. I'm probably wrong about thinking that they're somehow, because I could kind of, it would be too easy, you know, it would be too easy as the issue to point them out and be like, oh, maybe one of them is the ghoul. Not impossible, but like I said, too easy to be like, that's the one, that's the traitor. Although, I guess if they did manage to do that, that would be kind of impressive, huh? Just getting the heck, can you imagine the freaking headmaster of the place is the ghoul? I guess that wouldn't really explain. We don't really know about the Arcanum, at least I don't know how the system works yet. So maybe even asked ahead, they can't really necessarily do as you please. Maybe there's like a weird vote process type thing. I don't know.
Quickly! Yes, quick! I love my room.
Fancy.
I've been meaning to ask, how did you get that bronze horse statue in here?
Ah, yes, the horse of Saint Mark. You see, it's actually made of copper rather than...
Yeah, see, it would be a bit cheap for the first ones we're introduced to be the culprits.
Wait!
Maybe we'll be introduced to them later on.
In here.
Sir, this... how have I never seen this? Also, isn't it dangerous to put a ladder in a chimney?
Oh, what? We only burn evidence behind Horse's house anyhow. Now, quiet! Let us head up.
No, it's dark up here.
Stop here.
Torch on. This is the attic, innit? You know,
In it.
somehow I've never actually been up here. But
Shut up!
Damn. D is not chill sometimes. Oh, there goes a part of the roof.
blasted a hole in the roof cap!
Got away! Damn it!
Oh no, rain's leaking in.
Crawled into the walls!
Oh god, insurance won't cover this.
Do not divest your attention in such worldly things, son of
You know, to be fair, can't he ask? I mean, they got Door. I feel like Door could handle it pretty damn easily. Just whoosh, whoosh, patch it all up. No insurance needed.
Oh, did you see it? Or rather, them.
There were more than one?
Two. And those creatures, they were not rats.
What?
Here, Trumpet!
Are we ever gonna get to know what they are?
Of course!
What do you hear?
This started in the cellar, didn't it?
It did. That's where we first heard it.
Door for sure would do it. Probably improve it.
them.
Exactly.
I have
Power
a
washer
theory.
proof
Come with
ceiling.
me. We head for the cellar!
Oh, God!
Stealth into the cellar!
What did that sound like a
Wait, what's
moan?
the slippery?
Oh, he's gone.
Step! Shit, Sadine!
Damnable ghost of pewter pat! Would you look at that?
What's going on?
There is the pressure washer. Throw it down now!
Oh, shit, where is it?
Back, you poor things!
Oh, it's up here.
Is he getting taken away? Oh, no. He's good.
Take this, you!
Oh, it's... Oh.
Where did they go?
Did they go invisible?
No, they ran away at great speed before I could shoot. They could leap at us from any corner.
What if it's gnomes?
Sadi, blast the roof with the pressure washer.
The roof?
Well, they hated the rain, didn't they? Have water sprout all over the room.
Duende.
The
Exactly.
rain cracks at the seams. Let's make it rain. 3, 2, 1. Pressure washer, go!
There, from the big pipe in the ceiling. They're leaping down.
They belong in hell. Oh,
Wait!
they're just like dogs.
What are they doing?
Weird looking dogs.
They're drinking the floor blood? No. Oh, no. They're drinking ape's blood. Oh, God.
Ah! The clouds have cleared. These creatures have ghouled themselves.
Is that even possible? I'm so confused.
This is a highly unlikely scenario. A vampire's blood usually dusts after only a short while. But Ape was young enough that his vitae remained for longer than usual. But even so, I would have figured the potency of the leftover vitae would have gone by now.
Poor things.
Yet it seems it was potent enough to have its effects last until today.
Poor things. They look miserable.
These creatures. I have never seen anything so pathetic in my life.
Well, they're certainly not rats.
Are they not?
Well, no, they're dogs. They're clearly dogs. Greyhounds.
Don't be so sure!
What?
They have drank the blood of the ape boy. Sometimes ghouls can suffer immediate consequences for their imbibement of a particular vampire's vitae. Banes and curses can come both mentally and physically. Look at these beasts. Abnormal, spindly legs, balding, spotty hide, curved abnormal backs, ears like skin flaps, eyes too big for their skulls, snaggled teeth, and this constant nervous shivering when not snout deep, necks unnaturally bent, lapping at that accursed spill. They suffer a goulash of mutations, carried from the drinking of the already highly volatile and beastly blood of the ape.
They're little babies, little baby things.
These are clearly just normal greyhounds.
There is nothing normal about these goblinoids.
Greyhound owners say the same thing.
Not be so easily deceived. They could be
Who wants some
instretched
goulash?
rats.
No, we're not eating the ghoul dogs.
Course. Ghouled, fey creatures.
We are in too deep.
Look at these gremlin beasts. They shame themselves. No longer suited for the courts of the dreaming.
You're being mean somehow.
Sadly, we must kill them.
What?
Sir.
If we pour epoxy into the vitae, we could make a rudimentary glue trap.
No.
Perhaps an asbestos bomb is in order?
No.
Asbestos? What the fuck?
Fine. They are rather cute from a certain angle. Devilish little creatures. Therefore, I will simply and humanely slap at it.
Oh, Jesus.
We should take responsibility.
Is that not what I'm doing?
We owe these poor animals more than this.
I hate this as much as you, son-in-law, but this is mercy. It is dangerous to keep them alive.
Bring back asbestos?
Not only to us,
No, I want them to be
themselves.
alive and happy and joyous.
Why?
Why? Have I not elaborated enough on the why this evening? You have incensed me, son-in-law. Do not interfere.
Sir, you haven't really gotten to the why yet. Not really.
YMCA.
But I think I know what it is. It's about your children. It's about Marcus.
As inquisitive as ever.
Just before you do anything to these dogs, answer this. Why are you keeping diablerie and now the mechanics of ghouling a secret?
I suppose I did want to tell you. So I will. I wish you to aid me in preventing Marcus from learning certain truths. Truths these creatures epitomize.
I feel like that's gonna drive a little bit of a wedge in their
For the time
relationship.
being, at least, it must be kept sequestered. You know that ghouls can gain the powers of their dormitor. A fraction of it, but enough to make the ghoul stronger, faster, age far slower, and gain access to vampiric magics. Well, in the chapter house, we will, without doubt, be dealing with an abnormal ghoul, much like these. How abnormal? I cannot say. But their dormitor and regnant, as I have learned, is one of the most powerful vampires in Norfolk, far outstripping even Diablerist Piotr.
Well, I see where you're going with this.
Marcus is brilliant in his search for optimization. The bloody steak jacket somehow worked to his credit. But do you really think he would stoop so low as to ghoul himself? I can't see that.
Him learning of diablerie from this experiment was a massive mistake. I could have prevented it, I recognize that. But the idea that humans can in essence diablerize vampires, preventing that knowledge from entering his highly eccentric mindset, is not too late.
Yeah, I feel that makes okay. That actually like makes sense. We actually have a reasoning, a reasoning for why D doesn't just spill the beans on things, especially to Marcus. It's because Marcus, he's afraid Marcus is gonna do some dumb shit. Basically, boils down to him going, "Yeah, Marcus is gonna do something stupid. I think if I tell him any of this." Like, you know, Slurpee on the vampire blood himself.
Marcus is willful, brash, arrogant, and stubborn. If he believes he can master vampire vitae without falling prey to its wiles, he will do it. And should he try, he will fail.
I'll be frank. If you believe these risks are that great, couldn't you just teach him about these dangers before he comes across them himself?
Marcus never lets danger stop him, even at the cost of a functioning brain. Just like his father. Hey, stop squirming! Stop rotating!
Then why let him hunt?
Not rotating.
If this information can be stumbled upon when hunting like this, why allow Marcus to carry out interrogations and, hell, even experiments on our quarry? If you really think it's that serious, why are you ever allowing him this kind of freedom?
It is not a matter of allowing him. He has chosen this path, as all my children who hunt have. And I am proud of him for it. In time, I shall shape Marcus into a hunter much like myself. I cannot deny that Marcus is already immensely powerful, and in sheer headstrong determination almost surpasses me. But in his pursuits, he hurts himself. Even if he is sat down and taught the risks of, say, imbibing vampire vitae, would he really listen?
I think he would.
Like a wiki's like, oh yeah,
Bloodlines
Bloodlines OST. Let's
At
go.
least talking to him would be worth a try.
You might not have noticed, but he sees vampires, what they can do, their power, and yearns for such power himself. He cannot help it. I can fully relate. Almost any hunter can. But that kind of power will damn him. And why would he care if it damns him? His damnation could save thousands. He thinks he can overcome such a curse and balance the scales, but that's hubris. And Marcus has yet to comprehend the true reality of damnation. Only once he discerns it for himself can he know the cost of that path. I was hoping that, given the freedom to face them of his own accord, he would learn. But so far, he instead places blame on me for not serving theory to him, mushed up on a plate.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving this drama. This is great. It's good storytelling, you know. It's good. I like it.
I feel you might be underestimating Marcus.
It is your privilege to believe that.
If whatever Kevin told you is true, then Marcus is already likely to see a person that he knows as a ghoul, potentially pulling whatever tricks they've got up their sleeves when cornered.
If it is so, I hope that, in itself, is the lesson that will get through to him. Beyond that, I do not think the ghoul possesses the time, will, or forethought to use any disciplines they may have in a constructive or terribly impressive fashion. Hopefully, this subject will be irrelevant.
Why do you think that? I mean, what will happen if the ghoul does fight back proper?
When the ghoul is found out, either through being starved into admission, or maybe even busted by Occam and his soulless sorcery, they might scramble and try to fight back.
The hell is solar sorcery?
If they do,
fucking Hammond?
we will do what we do best.
We're playing
Pummel
JJ.
them into
Okay.
submission
JJB
before
now.
they can act.
And if they're smart enough to use their powers constructively, what then?
Well, there are few things we can know with certainty about our ghoul. These will be our red truths, drenched in the blood of Kevin himself. Our ghoul's dormitor and regnant is the Tremere Regent of East Anglia. She's an
Homebrew
immensely
Irish
powerful
Hammond.
blood sorcerer and is able to use a wide variety of disciplines. This also means our ghoul has a fair quantity of disciplines they could potentially have.
That is bad.
But this is something I have learned about the Regnant's favored ghouls, particularly those that work as spies. They only have what's useful for their roles. Sharpened senses, the power to bend minds, and, for a special few, blood sorcery. But for most, nothing at all. It is, I am told, considered an irrelevant investment to that most callous regent.
So in the worst case, nothing we haven't dealt with before then?
True! However, you vex me with your concern, sway me to second-guessing myself. It is possible they have been granted another tool. There are certain policies, so-called drafts, that vampiric sorcerers can create with their vitae. These drafts can give another vampire or a ghoul limited access to more powerful magics. If only for a short time.
Oh, God.
These drafts are usually limited to disciplines of strength, speed, and endurance. But, and this is the kicker, here, as far as I know, unique to Norfolk, there is at least one more of these drafts. A draft of domination. With just such a draft, a ghoul could perform even worse acts of mind chicanery. They could give victims complex orders that will be carried out without question.
Not like
They could
chicanery.
even order them to attack their friends and family.
These sound like incredible risks, should they be present during our operation.
We should be moderately wary. Yet the risk of this draft being present, I find, is not outweighed by the risk inherent to Marcus's knowledge expanding too far.
Sadi, sorry, but why are you so cavalier towards the threat of this ghoul compared to your worry over Marcus? What if the ghoul ends up a significantly larger threat than you're expecting?
My priorities are not that skewed. If it becomes relevant, I will have to give in and inform. Oh my God, I'm informing.
Oh, Jesus.
Sadi. Fine. And you will have to help me clean up the inevitable mess. Not the vomit, the ghoul stuff.
Fair.
Yet even so, I am confident. No matter how powerful their master is, they've walked into the lion's den. They could never hope to defeat 5 prepared hunters, a Celtic martial artist, and a really bigoted Belgian. They have
Belgian?
no hope, and frankly, I believe Reynold will be a bigger threat to us than any ghoul.
I guess we haven't met the Belgian.
There'll be enough suffering for this poor victim even before the grand reveal. I aim for a peaceful solution. I do genuinely hope we can help them in the end.
That is a wise choice, I will agree. But
Bork's dad?
with that,
Oh,
sir,
he's Belgian? I didn't know that.
could we not, please have the same fate go for these dogs?
You think we'll see Paddle Girl,
Look, you've just been
Jolly
holding them
Paddle
for this
Gal
entire
again?
conversation, and they've done nothing.
You have lured me into the glue trap of a moral conundrum, which I will utilitarianism my way out of.
Uh-oh.
Prepare yourself, canine!
Wait, okay.
Yay, we will.
okay.
I like that gal. She's funny.
If you are willing to kill these animals for the sake of Marcus's continued ignorance, at least tell me, when do you think Marcus will be ready?
That is something I cannot tell you.
Her and the rest of the Arcanum,
yet.
Marcus's friends, are part of the Arcanum.
In all honesty, sir.
I pray they be there.
And
I like
sorry,
them.
I must be rather harsh here. You are being irrational.
How? Why
I can't see Marcus ever going as far as you are worried he might.
D is
I see a
flabbergasted.
headstrong attitude, I see recklessness, and I see a want to one-up the opposition in creative and unexpected ways. But abusing vampire blood? No. What worries me far more is the fact that this secrecy of yours is creating rifts between you two. He doesn't trust you. He knows you are keeping things from him. I mean, you should know. He complains about it constantly.
Yes, I have worried somewhat about our relationship as of late.
I think you should consider that perhaps what you're seeing here is a projection of yourself and your own failures.
Not a projection. A reflection. I see in him myself in my younger days. I see a dark future that can still be halted in its tracks. And I see that ghouldom is only the surface of an abyssal trench. One Marcus has already once stared into.
What do you mean?
What? I'm only making a mistake. I'm deep. How could you? All right. Son-in-law, let me tell you the tale.
Uh-oh. Story time.
It was 1988.
88?
Marcus was 12 years old.
Of
We were
course.
parked down in Norfolk Island.
Oh, that's a very cute picture. Look at little Marcus and Dor, bro, looking kind of handsome, and then Horse, you know, like, bro, Horse is smoking. That's a goofy picture.
The coast of Australia.
Norfolk Island.
I think that's
Good
Dor. This looks like a younger Dor.
On our exploration
Big
of the
boy in the
island's
back.
locale.
Oh, I didn't even see that. What the hell's that's like a little smile there. That's a little scary.
We were dealing with the pernicious Fae, a bitter local legend.
Interesting.
I like these beasts, but far more murderous. I shan't say much else specific, for the nature of the Fae is far beyond our current purview. Suffice to say, we were thrust into a net of intrigue and horror, with a sadistic Fae king at its center. We were ultimately forced to make a choice. The details are too awful to recount here in full, but in short, the only way to halt a heinous curse on the land would be to send one of our own to be a thrall of the king in his court for the next 40 years.
What? You mean... Oh. This is what happened to Marcus's brother.
Don't say his name.
Oh, no.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Marcus knew what was going to happen. And despite his youth, in a bid to save his dear brother, he made a horrible mistake.
What on earth are you talking about, Sir D?
In his attempts to thwart this dark bargain, he believed he could make another. Marcus thought he was channeling a rival power in the Fae court. Instead, he made direct contact with something far, far worse. A dreadful alien presence. An unfathomable evil. It is beyond description, son-in-law. An outer force. Not a monster, not a demon. A thing.
I've never heard of this.
I know not how he did it. Perhaps through the lore and the tools I left carelessly within his reach. Perhaps through his inherent sorcerous aptitude. I know not. But for a moment,
There's an affirmation of
just
that.
a moment, a connection was made. And the abyss, for a time, closed in around us.
The abyss?
Door, horse, Anton. We all moved quickly. Severed the ritual, severed the connection. But that entity, that thing, it is still out there, son-in-law. Waiting, watching, hungering. Marcus's potential burns bright. You know this more than anyone. He can be the best of us. The best of all of us.
That flashing is kind of.
Yet it is that same promise that can damn him lower than any other. Our plan to thwart the bargain failed because of that ritual. That day, I lost a son. It was not the first time. But it shall be the last. I shall not lose another. Never again! Never again!
Sadi.
Marcus will grow. He will flourish. He will reach the heights that await him. But he must do so with my guidance. Without it, he could be lost in ways you cannot fathom. Do you understand? Without my wisdom, he is doomed. Should he part the dark too quickly, it already waits to engulf him whole. It knows him. It knows my son. Know that as far as what the supernatural is, as far as what we must face, as far as the true horrors of reality are concerned, ghouls are specks of dirt at the tip of the froth on the surface of a trench so deep it is literally impossible for us to fathom.
That's
Ghouls
just
and
terrifying
vampires,
already,
the
bro.
fight against them is integral to our reckoning. It lays the very groundwork for our whole operation. Make no mistake. But there are realities out there that are simply too far.
Once I get into mage lore, I'll see how deep it gets.
And markets.
I can only be bad. I feel like mage lore, with whatever magical shenanigans, has to have at least like some eldritch elements, because magic just seems like some cosmic BS to put it plainly, right? Like it already is in some fantasy things. I can only imagine it's like many times worse when it comes to World of Darkness. And how they deal with it. Like, sure, there may be specific factions and whatnot of mages that know how to deal with things, but even then, I feel like it's still it has a lot of potential for, that existential dread type of feel. The mage authors did their homework on existential dread. Because, like, where else do you get the power to literally shape reality except from something that's beyond anything comprehensible?
Caught a glimpse of the million eyes that stare from the bottom of that trench, and their gaze followed, even as he looked away.
Why has he never told me this?
Because he forgot.
Forgot? How?
That I cannot say.
I understand.
So, please, even if you cannot see it, please, just wait a little while longer before you say too much. Just a little more.
That's gracious.
Please, just say, how about Yes. Yes. The release of that video game you two keep nattering about.
Oh, Half-Life
One
3.
you are so excited about being released after 10 years in development.
Team Fortress 2?
No, Team Fortress 2, never mind.
Team Fortress 2!
When did that release
When it is
again?
released, I will talk to him. I swore I will even play it with you.
Will you?
I will play it, and as we video game play, running about in the virtual space, happy and sedated and content, I will tell him everything.
2007, bro does not have time. Isn't it around the end of the year in like 2006 right now in the lore? Bro, it's like, bro's got less than a year. That's all I know. He's got less than a year. TF2 was 2007, you think? Oh, that's funny though. That's actually funny. It's like, how about until the release of that game you two are waiting for? Yes, that one. It's currently December in the series. We're gonna. It's December. October. Okay, so he's got a couple of months. He's got a couple of months, less than a year, but still a couple of months. So it's not that bad. It's so funny. Imagine he said like a Half-Life fucking 3, and that shit is never coming out.
Okay, but wait, the official release date or the beta release?
Yes! Let us shake on it!
No.
What?
Counter-proposal. I will not tell Marcus anything until TF2 releases, as long as the dogs are left alive.
Really now?
I will lie to Marcus about what these little buggers are, as well as why they're here.
And what do you intend with them?
It is possible to wean someone off of being a ghoul, right?
Rosalia suffered through her life as a ghoul. We tried to save her, but I failed. I hear that after our final goodbye, she got better. But I don't know how she managed it, because I divorced her and left Poland forever.
Oh, he was married to her.
She's celebrating 108 this year, I hear. And I'm very happy for her.
Wow. Good.
108.
That's great to hear. Then
How
we have
old is D?
something
I guess
to
that's
work
not known.
Is it a deal then?
Sure is.
And that is why you are my number one son-in-law.
I'm not. Marcus is. And Dor. And Boy. And all the others.
Well,
I am happy being number one-in-law.
Well said. And stupid
Yeah, being Gould allows
clear
extreme
faces.
aging.
Welcome to the team. Fortress 2.
Hell yeah.
Well, until you manage to unhook yourselves, little skim nymphs, we are your domitors.
Or sorry, it's slow
After all,
staging.
we're the ones providing the goods.
Oh god.
Listen, new grandchildren.
Sorry?
You will live in
Jesus,
the attic.
500 years
Any
if
other
Fed
vermin who enters this house,
be taken
barring
consistently.
Mrs. Mapples the cat. Goodness
I
sake.
mean, look, I was gonna say like, what the hell are you gonna do for 500 years? But then I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, vampire slavery. Kind of forgot about that. Can you imagine how hard it would be to be an independent vampire for 500 years? That shit's gotta be. I don't think most would even make it that far. Most ghouls probably don't make it that far, let alone an independent one. Reread that. You could live for 500 years if fed consistently. Yes, I read. I did reread. What are you trying to wiki? I know. I read.
Do hope you all get along. You will either chase out, eat, or forced to join your pack. A pack loyal to our family.
This is... right, okay.
Come, let us show Marcus his new attic children.
Wait, what?
Marcus, wake up! You're a parent now. Congratulations.
Oh boy. I'll just...
No,
Just
yeah,
when I
get
think
killed.
I
They
start to
just
understand
probably get
things.
killed before they even reach past
I better put
100.
the stuff in bags, I guess.
It'd be cool. I guess to try and play one, I guess, because tabletop, right? Can you imagine trying to play one and your whole story is, yes, I'm trying to be alive, because they keep trying to kill me. That's just your whole storyline. I keep getting hunted. That was a good one, though. Jesus. I think he mentioned Anton, right? That's the name of the son that got killed, or was that somebody else? Because I don't know if that's the name. I don't know if they gave us the name for Marcus's brother. Because if it is Anton, I'm just being dumb, right? But if Anton is somebody else, then brain is being smooth. Don't know why I added the effect to signify that is smoothness, because that doesn't even make sense. Secret? Fuck you with that damn face. Don't you goddamn do that little ooh face at me, boy. That's a lot to take in, though. I mean, it was mostly ghoul-related stuff, which basically just means, hey, they can do shenanigans depending on who their sire is and depending on how long they've been, I guess, alive and training, and then it also depends on whether they're bonded or not. Not sure he asked Kitten to not say the name, but he said Anton. Yeah. He did say Anton, so yeah, you're right. Chances are it's not the brother. I mean, yeah, chances are that Anton is not the brother, and Anton may have just been somebody else that was a part of the group back in those days. Could be another spouse, you know? Big D seems to have a lot of those. Anton Blast. I'm trying to think on more of the stuff that I've gained thus far. I do think, even though I know I said I was gonna go until episode 4. Let me see, how far away are we from episode? We still have 3.8, and then so I might stop here for today, honestly. And then we'll continue from 3.8 to 4, and then another one.
Okay, everybody, it's me, called and arranged here to review the Mummy book. So how it works is that you're a ghost who looks like this. Ooh, very scary. And you're very old, you're like 5 billion years old, like this, and then you died, and then there's a new guy here, a modern man, he goes, hey.
These drawing skills are better than mine. Do I mind a recommendation? Not at all, you can recommend away.
You and him are one ghost with a baseball cap here, and you go, now that we got that out of the way, this is my character. He's a Bane Mummy Bug Buddy.
Not 3 hours this time.
He's very broken up, and he has a bandage over his head. He's the biggest rock star you've ever seen. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln!
In my setting, you saved America. He built a pyramid out of logs, like this, and that's it for today.
That's what Abraham Lincoln did in his little canon. That's wondrous. Let me put the lamp up back in place and put myself upright a little bit. There we go. Recommend what you need to recommend. Let me do this. Burger Krieg's Hunter the Reckoning video goes into great detail on how hunters and their orgs work. Okay, okay. I remember also being recommended one on a comment from when I reacted. I think it was the first episode or the first half of the last video we watched. Somebody recommended that I watch the ones on the clans, I think. Can't remember their name, but I remember the comment, so I also have to do that. Okay, okay. You guys gotta, like, strangle me a little bit on that. I mean, considering tomorrow is Sunday, and all I have to do really is plan some things, we might... I haven't decided yet, right? Because Sundays I usually leave to do, like, not leave as in, like, go away, but, like, I leave it up to whatever whims I have after I finish scheduling the week. We could do that tomorrow. Keep your freak shit to yourself. You will strangle nobody. You will strangle me in a metaphorical manner. Thank you very much for your TED Talk. Yes, yes, yes. But we'll leave it at that for now. Even though I said we were gonna go until I just didn't think it was gonna be... I miscalculated how long these episodes were actually gonna be, but yes. We'll continue tomorrow with probably the Burger Krieg stuff, so that we can do a little bit of lore-related things rather than continuing this. You know, we can spice it up a little bit after I finish the schedule. My brain just forgot that word. Anyhow, I shall bid thee farewell. The Krieg of Burgers, yes. And let me post the link for the Discord on the YouTube side of things. My brain just like died. Just in case anybody over there wishes to join it. I'm gonna have to... I still have no way to manually have people do it. So that they can just do their thing on themselves, you know, like most Discord channels. I still have to manually apply the stuff. But that's fine. There's the Discord thing for you YouTube folks, you know. And I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you'll have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. And I shall see you all, hopefully, in the morrow. Bye-bye!